said, Alcatraz bars. Who the fuck gonna break you out? Give day 26, that's how I'ma take you out. Face blew out, you'll be done if I give D1 for acting. I leave him on the floor from this knee, son. Get it? Liam Neeson, you must have mistaken. Get it? Liam Neeson, you must have mistaken too. Or get your aim up, cause I'll never mistaken to. Follow you and Shorty to wherever mistaken to. Oh. You don't believe that you and your mistaken too. That's why I kill you, then kill her if she mistaken too. One, you taking this battle was a mistake. And two, she see him fly, guess from who you're mistaken to. And that's why I got the pipe that you're mistaken to. A kidnapper, you can get your mistaken too. Your CD split like I broke his mixtape in two. Breaking news. I'm officially a beast, family cursed. I'm leaving every Kennedy deceased, capiche? See, they love me in Cali. I'm like Tiger Ty, put light on his ass and sex. When that fire fly, your wife's a bird. He like, that lie's absurd. That's cause she gave ghost face and blue meth like Heisenberg. My mind's disturbed. I'm a relapse, B sharp, D minor, dangerous. The C major stack still leave a G flat. Summarize, but whoever do getting recapped, I'll fire on the front of your head. Now that's a heat cap, repeat that. For thinking that a toucan blazer, you'll need the fence for your face like the two-man neighbor. I will send 2 shots just to make sure your death come. The first pop, teach you how to crawl, he the best one. The second pop, raise the nigga up like a stepson. Both made of metal when they rosy jet, son. Look, I'm getting paid the check day like it's check day. Plus, I aim high when that text spread. You 5 deep, well I'ma make 2 heads roll. Aiming for next day after I make 2 more roll. You next day, I'm who the best say is the best. In this whole game, CHILLA, that's my code name. Plus, that's a code name. Niggas acting bold cause they at home. Shit is so lame, but I make dickheads pussy in the ring with no shame and tell your whole gang. And tell your whole gang, I'll practice banging where they hanging day. So if I'm Washington with the Hawk, I'm just training day. I hope you praying. I hope you praying day. Any gimmick, you better use it now against Mr. Jump the Top Tier from the proving ground. Boston. There it is. Smoking on that. Go. Get him. Go. Get him. Go.
The shoes you rocking got lights on the bottom. Them shits are tight as fuck. But it's ironic because all I need is one kick to light him up. Now, every A-verb opponent picks the same way to approach him. But I feel like channeling Showtime would just be shameless promotion. Now, can't a person in this room say me and you ain't legends? And as far as Battler of the Year, there's 1 or 2 names mentioned. So I'll be goddamned if I come home to lose Game 7. I stay eating in the bunker like I'm doomsday prepping. Y'all got him gassed up. Y'all got him gassed up. Let's see how far that fuel tank gets him against the engine from the same whip that Bruce Wayne steps in. He left smack. Now we looking for a new stage, stressing. Popping up out of every hole in the wall like a Kool-Aid entrance. Check it. Check it. I'm rock solid, eyes locked on Medusa. I wish they thought of this sooner. Ball rog boxing Akuma. One shot, lift his spirit like a confidence booster. I'll put 100 bands on it like Lollapalooza. Let's rock. You ain't leaving with your head attached. I brought a razor to the ring like Kevin Nash. Bounty on him, dead or alive, I want my bread in cash. Just because you a guest in the West world don't mean you get a pass. You better ask for an exit strategy extra fast. I got the same telekinetic grasp 11 has. Left hand feel like a Lennox jab. They knew that I'd be cold the second that I was born in a cryogenics lab. Go ahead and ask, I'll let my record talk for me. You gonna wish you never had, cause it's a long story. Turn A verb to A ward. He's seeking God's glory. Looking like radio, I'ma give his top 40. I'm not worried about the pain this man's been through. Online magazine, it ain't a damn issue. You can tell I'm heavyweight the way these hands hit you, so when they knock you back to St. Louis, bitch, take the Rams with you.
Must not know who I am. 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 Look around. Everybody want the end result without the work. Might see me shine, I came out the dirt. That means I was grounded first. Dirt from my shoulder blade, solving airspace. Find my place between the clouds and the earth. All about $1, but I feel like a million, cause I paint 1,000 pictures worth 1,000 words. If I had to break it down in thirds, just get up, get out off the couch and serve. Wave bye to the baseline when it's game time. I step out the house onto a cloud, then it's about where I'm going, not where I've been. Don't question my motives, are fair like skin. I'm golden, I'm glowing like E.T.'s fingers. Reach into your soul and stare right in. There I am, wanna share in my blessing, gotta share my sin. Open eyes, let a vulture fly free, tryna feed on my body your work. You should probably get to know me first, matter of fact, so should I. Bipolarized, I put in overtime to toe the line between a can of packs and cultural wine. So if you ask for facts, I probably answer back with this old reply like, must not know who I am. Must not know who I am. You must not know who I am. You must not know who I am. I'm the must not know who I am. I'm the must not know who I am. I'm the must not know who I am. Staggered in here, overshadowing mirrors, spilling my guts in the craftiest beer, refilling my cup with amethyst tears. I'm chilling, I'm drunk, and the classiest here. Fuck 'em. They shouldn't have came in the presence of kings. Looking afraid, you can get got if you took that to the heart. Stay under this train of thought, you'll get pushed in the way. OG cushion a J. Way up, just push play, will invade your trunk. Off the hip with a blade to hunt. I'll make the cut, then pop up later like a razor bump. I don't make assumptions and fake the funk. Take a substance, my face is numb. A leap of faith is nothing in this game we run. That's a suicide drill, I ain't afraid to jump. Off 2 to 5 pills. Hallucinating like who decides real? Do what I feel, swear to God in me. Probably fuck around and get my human side killed. Shit is do or die, preaching to Jesus. Always on the grind, only sleep when it's needed. Couldn't keep me a secret, God told me I'm the one. When the verse shall be last, you don't need to repeat it. Nah. Must not know who I am. Must not know who I am. You must not know who I am. You must not know who I am. I'm the 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 must not know who I am. I feel like bad company. I feel like I'm Tommy from my heart to Huckabees. I feel like they're judging me. I feel like I'm lost on them, that's all the subtlety. Step in my shoes, got nothing better to do. My head is on loose cause my neck is unscrewed. I'm bending the rules, telling Neo there was never a spoon. Wide awake for consecutive moons. Chain smoking with the sheep I count. Talking to myself from separate rooms like geez, I hate you so much right now. I feel I'm in debt where credit is due. All in my head and out of excuses. They say I'm an incredible dude, but they keep it together. Sometimes you gotta lose it. I think I'm Bill Murray, lost in translation. I think I'm the real Barry, campaign across the nation. They think I'm killed, they think I'm funny, they think I'm cool, they think they know me. Must not know who I am. They know me. Must not know who I am. They know me. Must not know who I am. They know me. Must not know who I am. They know me. Must not know who I am. They know me. Must not know who I am. They know me. Must not know who I am. They know me. Must not know who I am.
Funding for this.
Boom! Sup, guys?
1, 2,
And
sleeves.
one girl.
We got ILLMAC off camera. We got Disaster.
What?
We got Thesaurus, and we got Chilla Jones off camera as well.
We out here.
Boom. How you guys doing tonight?
What's up, everybody?
Feeling flavorful. So yes, tonight we're finally gonna watch the battle that you've all been asking us to watch for so fucking goddamn long.
Michael White versus Michael White.
The mirror match.
I think this is about to be on fire.
The most depressing match you've
you do,
ever
man?
seen. Just go fucking.
You put this on it.
Damn,
No,
son. I'd like to take a second since this came up the last time I was here, and it's actually a good day. So I would like to say, for the record, shout out to Teddy Grizzle, 100% facts. We're all in the clear. He actually hit me up, and everything is situated. So shout out to Teddy Grizz, man. I can't even be mad at it. He came through.
To make it smell.
Teddy Grizz
Put 2 drops of
is all good now with me. You know what I'm saying? He cleared the way.
That's funny.
I couldn't
man.
believe it, man. But shout out to him for making good on it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely
Much respect.
respectable.
Yeah. We all knew that he didn't mean anything malicious even back in the day. He just got ahead of himself. That's all it was.
Fuck that. Teddy, you still owe me $1,500, man. My PayPal's irapbetter@gmail.com.
Teddy, you're good in my books, man. You always pay
Facts,
me.
bro.
You don't
hey,
have
shout
a
out
book.
to Teddy Grizz.
I have a couple centerfolds.
Yeah, you're editing battle footage while
A-Ward's
other
in the
people are
chat.
reading it.
What up, Diz? Your boy.
Why are you looking at me, man?
Because you guys share something special lately.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You and A-Ward share a special bond these days.
God bless A-word, bro. What are you talking about?
Facts.
God bless.
That was the
A-Ward.
greatest response
God
he could have
bless
given.
us all, bro.
Best
We're
response
here.
he could have given.
He exists.
All right.
I got banned from Twitter for calling a man a cunt.
Yeah. So okay.
Permanently banned.
Thesaurus is permanently banned.
They've told me I'm perma-banned, and if I make any new account from my IP, they'll snap ban it without any warning. Which is insane. They're
Flight.
basically treating me like the leader of a hate group.
Except that they have Twitters.
Top 5.
Except they have verified Twitters,
This,
and I no longer have an account.
Right.
It's pretty
Flight
insane.
96.
I'm leaving for
Y'all are
Montreal
fucking
in
awesome.
6 days.
Shout
I'll
out
probably
Chilla,
start an
especially
account
in
out there.
my
But
top
I've
Salute,
sent
man.
in multiple appeals.
Salute,
Donated
Flight.
I'm like,
$20, that's
yo,
amazing.
You know.
you guys need to realize
Appreciate you,
that you're so far in the wrong here. It's absurd, you know.
Nah,
That is
I fucked with
crazy.
your rant. I was behind it all the way.
Bruh, you know what I'm saying?
You got banned. Who cares?
All I did was ask
fucking
Dana Loesch
sucks
to be
anyways.
less of a bag of shit. Southern Highlands, that's what's up. I live basically like on the northwest side of town. Southern Highlands, a hella nice area. That's where Alfie and like his folks used to live and shit.
Whoa, man.
Southern Highlands is fire.
What's wrong?
Snitch.
I said used to.
No, I'm
like,
kidding.
You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
kidding. Oh, you putting your little salt.
Pretty
in there?
much,
I'm trying
Desi.
to open it.
I'm at the mercy of
Yep.
terrible
You
human
need
beings.
a man's man's strength.
I need a man's touch, but not in that way.
All right.
We out here.
So tonight we're gonna watch a battle. This is the most
Jesse
suggested
Sylvia.
battle
I hope that's
to be
poker's
watched
Jesse
on
Sylvia.
watch.
Shout
Period. Every time I fucking have ILLMAC on here, it's like, oh, and we watch a soul battle that isn't fucking this battle. People like fucking harass me. Soul versus Raptor.
That's
Yes.
an amazing battle.
We're gonna watch it tonight, and I have
It's a ridiculous.
tons of notes here.
Oh yeah, about
over
English references.
yes, English references and a lot of shit I didn't know about.
Probably the Stone Cold shit. The Stone Cold shit is crazy.
Yeah,
it's the best
I
Stone
didn't
Cold
get that.
reference that I've ever.
I didn't get
fucking
that,
heard.
but there's a lot of
What?
other backstory that I didn't know about this battle.
Oh, I guarantee that.
So let's get into it.
Without further ado,
We're gonna watch Soul versus Raptor from Don't Flop.
Now let's watch Urs Part 2.
Hey, somebody asked, what's in Chilla's bris?
Oh, I love Urs,
What?
man. You know me and Urs cool
why
now,
are we
right?
assuming this isn't straight iced tea?
That ain't.
Everybody thought that was like Long Island.
It's
Why
not
are we
straight
assuming-
are we
iced tea.
assuming
I don't
that's
know.
not just a
Street
delicious
ice.
It's
refreshing?
not.
Yeah.
But why are we assuming that?
Yeah. Why are you trying to?
Do I have
Hey,
this
what is that?
reputation?
Somebody
Don't
donated
paint
$2.
Chilla with
yeah.
that brush off
Yeah,
top.
like-
Lion.
Chilla doesn't have a reckless
What are we-
reputation
what are
for
we
just
doing here?
unruly
Thanks, bro.
drunkenness.
You don't gotta
Not
be
yet.
reckless to
Nah,
drink.
definitely
Cheers.
not yet.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie Trev though, because we're gonna be drinking.
That's a fact.
Oh, yeah, here.
Hey, where them 667s at, riders?
All right, man. I'll have a beer.
Yes! Fucking Pete's gonna have a Modelo.
Very good.
I'll have a Modelo.
All right, so
Very good.
Raptor versus
Got to,
Soul.
you know what I'm saying?
From God.
What up, Los Digits?
If I already fucked this up, I do
So
have. I have my notes here. I know the event name. Let me just fucking
was
get it.
the-
Michael
what's
Marshall,
that?
Checkpoint 3.
Yeah.
Taking place at Checkpoint 3, same event as Tenchu versus Copyright, Tony D
Yeah, because
versus
Soul has
Troy
a line
Brown.
about Tenshu and Copy.
This was Soul's first title defense after having beaten C Major.
That's
for-
Michael Marshall's note.
Yo,
Yeah.
C Major, that battle is actually a
love
lot
that battle.
closer and
Yeah.
better than I remembered
It
it,
is,
being
totally.
on first watch.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that maybe had to do, like, obviously,
what up,
I
bro?
fuck with Soul super heavy.
Yeah.
But I like C Major a lot too.
Yeah, me
But
too.
the first time I watched the battle, I felt like it was more one-sided. And then I remember, I think they might have even watched it on here.
Yeah, we did.
And I remember being like, damn, it is
Wiz,
way
what up?
closer than I remember. C's writing
Larry,
is
thank you, man.
nuts in that. But again, Soul, like, absolutely snaps. Fucking-
Yeah, that battle was
Soul's
incredible.
crazy. Clearly the best in the
Larry,
So
right now.
this is his first title defense after beating
six,
C
six.
Major for the
Shout out
vacated
to the
title.
donation.
Because if you guys remember, Tony D beat like hella people in title defenses and always fucking defended the title until he basically was like, I don't want to only battle for the title
good.
anymore.
Because he's so good.
Raptor was on a bit of a
Why didn't
run.
he just keep the title, bro?
I don't know. I think
He
he
vacated
lies
the
the
title and then
crown.
was like, I just want to battle Troy Brown.
Look,
No offense to Troy Brown.
Yeah, I know.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
well, look.
Troy Brown versus
Tony
who?
D. Tony D.
Like he
Speaking-
vacated the title. Like
Troy
he was
Brown.
like, I don't
Troy
want this
Brown.
title.
So,
Like
Like,
at the time that
So I'm
he knew he
sure
was going to
Troy
battle
Brown's
Soul
underrated.
too.
I'm sure Diz and Thesaurus can relate.
To what?
But having the
Take that whole
title,
thing off, dude.
Damn.
What is that?
Pouring on.
I'm waiting for him to finish because I'm like,
Here,
is
let
he
me get
being
some.
an asshole
That looks kind of
intentionally?
cool.
What is
having
that?
the title, you
It's,
know,
you
like
put it in
us
your
three of that.
Oh, it's like
Michelada.
Heavy
oh,
lies
okay,
the
let me get
crown,
some,
man.
bro.
Heavy lies
Pass
the
it around.
crown,
Pass
man.
around the cocaine, man.
How much do I need?
I've got a slightly
Just
different
like two
crown.
little.
That's it.
Okay. Pen King, Kingpin.
All right, Raptor was on a bit of a
The
run,
true
having battled such
kingpin of
names
New
as Big
England?
Cannon,
That's-
Tony D,
bruh.
and Pass.
I'm also through Mingling.
I personally thought Pass won that battle, but it was a close
Fuego.
battle. Also at that event was Soul versus Caustic. I don't know if you guys have seen that battle, but Soul choked hard in
Really
the
bad in
third
the
round. Yeah, you were there.
Yeah,
So,
I remember what you're saying.
so Soul kind of was like on a decline.
Thank you, Howard.
Let's get a fucking another. Okay, blah blah blah. This was Soul's first battle, having
He said, "Let's see
choked
Earth's
against
part."
Caustic at 7th birthday, and going into the battle, fans had some reservations about how well Soul would do defending the
Yeah.
title.
That's why Soul's intro is what it is, where he's like, "What's up, Don't Flop? There's some shit we need to get
Yeah,
addressing."
and also,
Oh, yeah.
like
It's incredible.
First part
Raptor,
of Soul's first.
Raptor went on like a whole like promo fucking like tirade with this battle. He was going into every forum like fucking talking
like
himself
Raptor.
up, and everybody in the polls was like Raptor's gonna body Soul, and Soul
I
like
never thought
was
that.
fucking non-existent on Twitter. He like just
Yeah.
went ghost, and so people obviously were like just like Raptor's gonna kick your ass.
Battle fans are so ridiculous.
Look at Arsenal Hollow.
You're ridiculous people.
Oh, also Soul battled
fucking-
Chris Lees, which some people have Soul losing. I have Soul winning, but I mean that battle was kind of close. And Soul went silent for months. And
Soul's not a dude to talk a bunch of shit online. Though.
yeah, Soul's not a pompous person at all.
He's well, even not. You
And
don't have
he's
to be
super
pompous
humble.
to talk shit online, hype up a battle.
Yeah.
But that just isn't him. You know what I mean?
Okay, another thing I want to
Soul's a
preface
poker
this
grinder,
battle
too.
with, which I did not know, and this is the best part about this. I asked online on Ruin Your Days Facebook group, you know, because like a lot of times when we do these UK battles, like a lot of things go over our heads, and I'm like, okay, are there any references that we're gonna miss that you want us to talk about? And then Bobby Rex chimed in with this piece of material. Raptor on this battle was on MDMA. So
In this battle?
Yes.
Versus Soul?
yep.
Wow.
So
What a dumbass.
so I
That's a bad decision.
dumb-
So,
for
all
the time.
right,
That's
all
why
right.
he
Why
got
would you
killed.
do that?
He's a party head, man. Have you
He,
guys
he does party.
have you guys seen that battle where,
Raptor's a
where he's like
savage.
virgin, poet, ginger,
Yeah.
and he
Yeah,
says it
yeah.
like a million
I've seen
times?
the
Spice
And
clip.
that's
of it or
incredible.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
murders.
Spice clip.
Yeah. So this is Bobby Rex telling the story. I drove to the event with Raptor that day. We were convinced he's win because of all the promo we're leading into and yada yada. Then somebody offered him magic, MDMA. He takes it. He fucked up. A sober Raptor, maybe a closer battle. We had planned to stay in London for the night afterwards and celebrate the win. Had the hotel a lot, but the loss completely killed the vibes. So 1 a.m. they got back in their car and drove 4 hours back to Manchester.
Wow, that's fucked.
Hell of a
Damn,
joke.
what a demoralizing story that is
Yeah.
to start this battle off. Damn, Avo.
Well, spoiler alert, Raptor loses.
I think I would have kept that in the
Everybody's fucking
tuck.
seen this battle.
I don't know if I would have told that story.
Oh, that's mean.
I might have kept that in the tuck.
Shout out to Bobby Rex.
All right, guys.
Bobby Rex is
be a better
certified
friend.
real one.
Put that right in.
Shout out Trackstar.
All right, how's everybody's volume? I'm gonna remind it a little bit so you can
Mine's
hear.
fine.
I feel like
Mine's
our
is
mics
good.
are loud.
I feel like we have to watch Earth's part.
Us?
This is
Or
here.
mine, I feel like my mic is loud, or
We've got
my
watch.
voice is just like that natural.
You are.
Round number one, we have 7 judges as well, standing by, Raptor, whatever you want to go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
It's stewed up. Come on, man. Let us play. No one's waiting.
See, you ain't got no likability because you lack things like ability. Raw pen, no performance. Too bad you can't write delivery. Well, as far as pens go, I consider this quite tight as lyricist, because if I wanted to write like soul, referencing all that scientific shit and I actually tried to mirror him, well, I could make this the same on either side.
Oh, sorry guys, Jesus Christ.
You know what? I wanted to say something.
Yeah,
Was
say
that an
something.
inside reference when he said, because his first line, I feel like the first line always got to be your most powerful line, like to come into a fucking battle. And he said, you don't got no likability because you like things like ability.
No, you
No,
have no
'cause you-
likability because you lack things like
Because you lack
ability.
things like ability.
Oh, see, that's the accent. I lost it in the accent.
Wow, that's crazy. You're like better with accents.
All right, guys,
Yeah.
you got the video. I'm fucking sorry.
I hate it. I hate.
Oh,
the way
they couldn't
he's
see
wearing
us
his
before?
hat.
No, they
That's
couldn't see the battle, and I just started
Oh,
playing.
okay.
And we're just like, and there's a 20-second delay, so people are gonna fucking
Why is
shoot
he
me
wearing
out.
his hat that way? I don't like that.
Likability.
This.
He's wearing it like backwards, but then it's really high on his head.
No, his head is just really weird. It's like shaping like have you ever seen
Who
salad
analyzes
fingers?
the shape of someone's head?
Well, when I visually see you, I'm like, your head's fucking weird. Look, that's his head right here.
It's literally the same head.
It's
as
enormous.
Sully.
That isn't his head.
It's like a mini shot.
That's
the
totally his
hat's
head.
tall. The hat's tall.
The hat
Isn't it a tall
It
hat?
looks like
I don't know what it is, but I don't,
Whatever.
I don't like it.
I'm gonna give him.
When he faces forward, it looks like
All right.
there's so much space.
No, yeah, but the hat's sitting on his head. He's not wearing it
Look,
like
you can see it
You're
creased.
sinking into
It's
the
like-
hat. He's not. He's
Yeah,
like,
you can see it
Like
creased.
this.
That's all negative space at the top.
he's wearing
Yeah.
it like Shoddy does.
You can see the dent.
Oh, you're right.
Look at
You're
the
right.
dent.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, you know, Cat
I
Man.
do this.
Cat Man.
Spacebar God.
Now back to the lines. Look at the
See,
space.
That's what
You ain't got no likability because you lack things like ability. Raw pen, no performance. Too bad you can't write delivery. Well, as far as pens go, I consider this quite tight as lyricist, because if I wanted to write like soul, referencing all that scientific shit and I actually tried to mirror him, well, I could make this the same on either side like it's a line of symmetry, but I ain't like you, so. But I ain't like you, so. Cause see, I am the full package, and every little thing that is inside it, and if I say it, then I mean it. Whether that's dissing you or violence, so always remember, so before we ever written, I was fighting, and I can end up behind bars much quicker than you can write them, so don't.
He starts off barking, bro.
Yeah.
But if you want bars, well then I'm coming in abundance with punches in explosive rounds that'll blow up his defense like pufferfish, suck a dick. I hate you more than a Monday shift after a Sunday binge, you little fucking prick. Yo, see that battle with C Major? That battle with C Major. That one performance built him up, but ever since we have seen the cracks appearing like a builder's bump. But title credentials is something that we will discuss. And you ain't been winning much. I started slow, but I'm slowly starting to simmer up. Now I've got the killer's touch, and I'm gonna leave with a bigger stretch of bodies and a teller to honor me. See, you being champion is that this company hurt and left a lot of the fans disgruntled. And it's because you show no love to the fans, so the fans they have no love return, and that's why you get shit views. So, plus you always choke, stumble, and come and stuck for words. I mean, you can't even give them replay value. How the fuck you giving them their money's worth?
That was sick.
Champion, this is life. But I see, yo, and that's the reason
Pause
every
it.
single member.
You should never, in a title match, especially in the first round, say
that
this
was
is
light.
You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be acting like any of that is your light.
I don't think you
material.
should say that was light ever.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're
Tay-Rock.
I'm okay with
Unless
Tay-Rock.
you're Tay-Rock.
Let's rock and roll.
Unless you're talking, unless you're asking Pesci, or in the vicinity of somebody asking Pesci, who wiped their dick and then touched your face? Then
That was like you can.
then you could say,
This is life. But I say, yo, and that's the reason every single member of the staff is resenting the fact that you represent as the champion. It's because of the zero affection you have and the energy lacked in any attempt to connect with the fans, whilst me, I give everything I have / anything I can in connection with this brand. See, I represent for the fans, whilst you have a fucking little pathetic and sad, desperate man stressed in the fact. I mean, how the fuck can they accept you as a champion? They can't even respect you as a man.
It's well executed. The thing is, it unfortunately for Raptor plays too perfectly into Soul's intro for his first, because he's just like, oh well, I'm about to have the crowd eating out
The
of
thing
my
is,
hand.
do you know why? And I was just observing this, just from my perspective. I feel like the angle of attacking somebody who's like the champion with the whole "this is why you don't deserve to be the champ" and pandering to the crowd and always doing it has been done so many times. I did it
Too
with
many
Pat.
times.
I've like it's happened so many times over the last 5 years. It's such a redundant angle. I feel like Soul probably seen this shit coming.
For sure.
That's why it played into, because at this point, anybody who's like a champ, let's say somebody coming at Ice, the whole approach of you don't deserve because this reason, because in real life you're like this and this is why the chain doesn't belong to you. It just doesn't work.
It's
no
gonna
more.
fall flat.
It doesn't,
usually.
bro.
Especially if you're against someone as good as Soul who strategizes the way he does,
Right.
and he knows what he knows already. Like Soul knows he has to address the crowd to start this battle regardless because of the caustic battle.
Right.
His
Oh,
last
yeah,
battle
this
was
is
a
after-
joke.
feeding
this
into
is-
it.
So it's like the wrong first round
and you
approach
know
for
he's
Raptor
going
to take.
second.
Yeah, of course.
So
He's
why
gonna
would you ever give
like
him
play into it?
That's not a smart approach.
Yeah, it just wasn't.
You got to think.
Strategy wise, it's
Yeah,
not a
you
good
got to think
choice first round.
strategically. As a
Facts.
second round, it
That
might
shit
work.
It could be better. It would
'Cause
be
then
better
you
as
get
a
to
second.
address Soul.
And there's
saying
good
that
points,
shit.
and there's really good points
And you
in
have
the
to know
round.
But
he's
what you're
The
saying
angles are
is
clean,
usually
just
the
timing.
reason why battles have alternate endings, because sometimes if I would have said something to a guy first before they had the chance to rebuttal it,
Yeah.
it would have been a different battle.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
happened to me a couple times. I actually made a mistake against someone recently in the last 2 years where I had the chance to go second, and I was like, "No, I'll go first," and I fucked everything up. I played into the other person's shit. Forgot what battle it was.
God,
Very rarely,
fuck off.
very rarely does the pre-battle thing work that well. It works sometimes, but more often than not, it plays into them saying it even more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Like, it looks even more spur of the moment.
Especially
and you've
in
already
this
given the
scenario
crowd context.
where you
for
know
the
Soul
thing. You've
has
set
to
them up.
already. Soul has to win the crowd back, like to start his first round because of just how his last battle went. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Yeah.
If his last battle would have gone any differently, this would even be more effective, or just as a second round. Because there's good lines. He's just laughing.
Ain't no champion.
Ain't no challenge.
I said it took you 6 years to get your title shot. Took me
I do love how they always like champion.
Yeah.
Like, you're not a champion.
Champion.
I'm a champion.
You're not the champ.
Me, champion.
Champion.
Yo,
It sounds so cool.
I said it took you 6 years to get your title shot. Took me 2 years to get mine. Took you 6 years to get 100K. Took me 6 months to get mine. Like you. I would have been Canada in the States if I was someone that would let fly. I've been South Africa and Norway. And pretty soon Belgium is next. I am way more efficient and consistent. And I've been noticing with the rep size. That's why I have done anything you have ever done in less time. Fuck a punchline. Fuck a punchline. Fuck a punchline. Cause sometimes, fuck a punchline. Cause sometimes the cold hard truth is way hard to get in. Now you gonna pay the price. I ain't gonna bargain with him, start to finish. Who gives a fuck how smart the bars are? You put any high in them. And your bars are way too hard to figure, so I lay down material that edge it in the room like carpet. I mean,
I couldn't hear
we don't want a fucking in-depth
Lay down
explanation of the
material.
martial law.
And edge it in the room like carpet something.
Oh,
which
it's not-
McCarthyism.
No. That's really good for the scheme.
Right.
I'm gonna fuck with this audio because the audio is like super low.
Oh, is it?
Probably, yeah, because it sounded muffled. I couldn't hear the bar. I don't know how you heard it.
The fucking audio. Audio.
Pretty soon Belgium is next item. I know that he said that.
Yeah. Next item.
He definitely said something about lay down material and edge it in the room like carpet something, which is
Carpet something.
That's
That
really
sounds like a
drawn out.
DNA punchline that's actually complete.
Wait.
It's a
carpet
complete
something.
carpet something.
Like a
Yo,
carpet something.
You want to spark the onion? Carpet something.
Spark the onion is so.
So I lay down material, then edge it in the room like carpet.
Carpet cutting.
I mean,
Maybe carpet.
we don't want
probably
a
what they call it in
fucking
England,
in-depth
carpet cut.
explanation of the martial law or a presentation of the Taj Mahal. We don't give a fuck which Chinese emperor is famous for the art of war and the makers of katana swords. We don't want a fucking
That's a
lesson in
great
space and
attack to
style
Saul.
performed on a reference to a spaceship in the darker force, because these fans can't relate to any of the bars you forming. Choking your Achilles heel like Talos when he starts to fall in Jason and the Argonauts. Who can't like that? It's fucking shit.
That's the way better angle to attack.
Exactly.
You know
That's
what
what I
I'm
was just
saying?
thinking. Fact.
If he has that attack the whole round, he snaps the whole round.
100%. He could have made fun of him for at least 16.
Shit.
The
It's
wild
like Jason
reference
and the
shit.
Argonauts, so, alright. But listen. So fuck you and your bars about sci-fi shows and all your little fucking Einstein quotes, because I've seen you punch caustic. Why would I want to whack like soul on me?
That's gotta mean there has to be a double meaning to that line. I noticed
Obviously, he's talking
the
about
way, but the way people reacted to it, fight like soul has to mean something
He
else.
said right like
right
soul.
like
Oh, right
soul,
like soul.
right
Oh,
like
is that what he
right
said?
like a
Oh,
hook,
why would I
right.
want to
Like,
write
I
like
seen
soul?
him, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he said fight
He's comparing
like
his
soul.
writing
Yeah,
to his
no, I
fighting.
get it.
That's all.
Like
I get it.
The
Right
thing
like
about
soul
Raptor
makes more
that like
sense.
his projection is fucking horrible.
Yes, that's why he's hearing some other shit.
Yeah, like I can't
Well,
understand
you
shit
also
he
know
says.
I was gonna wait to address this till the start of Soul's round, but you'll see the difference. It's also because of he's been going the same motherfucking tempo the whole motherfucking time with the same the same inflation, and so it's just this the whole way. Where Soul, when he starts out, you see he's like
up and down.
There's fluctuations.
and it
Fluctuation.
Oh yeah, his
collected, right?
He starts so
and so he has
lackadaisical.
ups and downs. You know,
There's
there's
waves.
inflection. Where Raptor, the entire
know,
battle,
just-
You know,
is
Chilla's taking
one
notes right now,
fucking
right?
note.
Nah, I know that shit.
I used to be like that too, though. Like,
one
it's
note.
actually just getting stuck on one tone and just staying like that. I think K has that problem. Big K has that problem. That's one of his only flaws. I feel like he never changes his exact tone every single time. Whenever it's like that, when somebody comes in
Nah,
with
because he
fluctuations.
comes in with that roasting and it's way different.
Yeah, but whenever
And
there's
he's like, he usually starts off his rounds very.
I guess sometimes,
and then
but-
like builds momentum.
yeah, but still, I think the fluctuation will always work better. I used to like just have that same approach, like just yelling my shit.
From like your last battle and then the ones before it. I feel you. I'm just playing.
I don't even want to say nothing back to that.
And I mean, fuck shot his graveyard. Because I'm a star, I'm all in it, but one that can hold spirits.
No, real shit though. That's the thing I hate most about my style. A lot of times, especially when I look at like older battles, is that same exact shit. So I hella feel where you're coming from. Like a lot of things, even when I practice it, because you know how it's also different. I bet you he has
when you
more
practice it,
inflection.
yeah, when you practice
But
it.
then, but then
He's
when you
also
step
on-
in that ring, it's
It's
like
the range.
We also just
Then to
found
come
out
up, you know,
he was
just
on
kinda
drugs.
go one note.
It's
That's
the
You know what I'm
that is
saying?
an MDMA.
Bro, we also just
probably
found out he
thinks-
was on MDMA,
Yeah.
and
But
his
it's-
heart rate is like
Yeah,
he's
that's
gonna
another
be
thing.
doing that, bro.
100%.
Shout out to Josh.
But
for
it
the
is
donation.
projection.
Yeah.
It is
The
projection.
way
No
you're
RYD champion. Young JC.
Like the tone
JC,
that you
what up,
actually
dog?
take
Josh,
has
a
a
real
lot
one,
to
bro.
do with you projecting. Like the projecting goes against notes. Like it's hard to actually still deliver notes in your voice while you're projecting crazy.
Yeah.
The only way to actually still deliver something the way you write it is to be in a small room. That's why they work for a lot of
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
That's
for
why
sure.
I want to do a small room next.
Oh
That's what
yeah,
I'm
for
doing
sure.
next.
But I definitely noticed the fluctuation with you too, especially when you go into into some funny shit and then come out of it.
DNA
and get
lost to me
momentum,
badly.
You feel what I'm
Facts.
saying? Yeah, 100%.
And to him.
And it's
badly.
a classic battle.
And to me. DNA list to everyone at this table?
Motherfucker.
Actually, I think a lot of people have.
Fuck shot is graveyard. Cause I'm a star, I'm all in it, but one that can hold spirits. Cause graveyards are for bodies, but I ain't capable of soul in it, bitch. That's right.
Okay.
But yeah, see, I was gonna wait to address that fact because watch how Soul comes in. Right here.
It's so lackadaisical. What's cracking, Don't Fly?
Yo,
Even his demeanor.
Wants to rap.
But even his demeanor, he's like,
Bruh.
calm.
He just wants to
collected.
rap already.
I knew Soul wasn't losing as soon as I just saw him so comfortable in that American Eagle hoodie. I was like, he did
Super
not
ready.
come to lose.
Yeah.
Because he just, if that didn't matter.
That's hilarious.
I can't even
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Ain't no round from Raptor gonna matter. You know what I'm saying?
That's so funny.
He really don't give a fuck.
That's fucking amazing, Pete.
DNA's 04 to this table. That was hilarious.
Yo, what's up, Don't Flop? There's some shit we need to get addressed.
Let's go.
About that third round choke and all the hate that you men been sending. Since that sentiment has been never ending all up in my texts and mentions, well, I had my shit locked 2 days out. But after that, I hadn't slept a second. Now that's out of my control. Still, I had to have my effort questioned. Like I hadn't been beheading since 2010 and just kept it stepping. Like I hadn't done 28 rounds in a year where the legends resting. Like I was them and left you stressing. Like I hadn't spent it representing. Like 6 months before, you hadn't elected Jed by referendum. Like I hadn't won the battle of the year right after stretching nest and like I... You know what? Fuck it. But you want to talk shit about my memory? You're the ones that's been forgetting. Because I forgot 1 round. You forgot 27.
Pause it, bruh. What an intro to begin with. He's won the crowd without attacking his opponent
At all.
At all.
Yeah.
And-
He's already.
But he's technically
himself.
attacking him because it's a rebuttal. So
But
is.
it wasn't.
It attacks Raptor's angle.
It broke his whole
perfectly.
verse down.
Exactly.
It's a direct attack.
It's insane.
That's a byproduct.
It's
It's a
insane.
counterattack is what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a counterattack.
But he doesn't acknowledge his opponent.
Oh, yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I'm
he's
saying?
done it. Yeah,
It's a It's like the perfect
He was gonna do that
strate-
no
yeah,
matter what,
no matter
yeah.
what. It was gonna
Oh, yeah,
happen.
yeah, he just played-
It plays so much better though.
But I
the
think
way
again, this
Raptor
goes
started.
again to Soul knowing, okay, he's gonna question everything I've
Yeah.
done and why I don't deserve to be champion.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna start off by listing all this shit.
Yeah.
And I could even take it further. Soul
His
might have had
word
that round for his
selection,
third
too.
round and just decided to use it first. That's
No, I think it's. I think
I don't
it's to
think he
start
would
the
do that,
crowd.
but I would.
The craziest thing.
Yo,
too
I
is-
loved how you can hear Liam to every
Yeah.
soul bar too. Anytime you hear, that's Liam.
Yeah, Liam.
Shout out
Just like
to
you
Liam.
though. Your shit is the giggle though. You hear it all the way back to the battle. All the way
I
to
love
the
it.
first base. Yeah. You just hear it giggling in the shit.
There's so many classic grind time moments.
Dog, the worst is with you and No Can.
Oh, you giggle.
like there's like a
God.
bunch of parts where like the crowd didn't react to No Can, but I felt all weird. I'm like, ha ha! But I'm only with a cheer.
courtesy laugh. All late.
Yeah, you're like, come on, guys!
The other so a strategy like I see a lot of people use whether they're like conscious of it or not, but it's something like I actually kind of learned to think about from the Book of 5 Swords, and it's all about sword fighting or whatever. But it talks about immediately offsetting the opponent's energy, so completely flipping it. So like a lot of times I've planned if an opponent is I know their history, I know their style, and they're gonna end on a fucking hella high note or whatever, just starting how he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what on
Yeah.
or a quick joke, boom, because you've immediately changed the mood and made a you've like drawn a line in the sand. There was a difference here. It's like the dating tip of like,
did
if
that
you want to
against
talk
Iron.
to a bitch, immediately take her and change the location.
You did it against
Let's
Iron.
walk over there. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the bar. Because you're changing the immediate.
You did it against
environment.
Iron. He starts on the like babushka or ends on it like the rushka. You know,
yeah.
if he dies, he dies, and then you're just like, ignore that little push.
right. And the thing is look how masterful Soul does it. So think about if Raptor said Soul's material, it would have been get forgetting the been 7, and y'all the ones that have been forgetting because I did this and you lost 27. But he starts off slow, right?
It wouldn't.
Soul also builds during that scheme, stops it,
brings it down again,
and hits it with
the structure is also very different.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the way selection too. The way he's controlling that delivery for that because he has to know that's a big line. And so sometimes you can get excited, like, but y'all the ones that have been forgetting. But he built up to an arc, completely stopped it, and said, "Hold on, turn to my memory." Y'all the ones that's been forgetting. And so now you're like, wait, it's a build up, and then he's stopping. Like, what is he about? Like, I need to now. I need to pay attention.
Why was I the one who's been forgetting?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's masterful.
It really is. Soul's insane, man.
Crazy. It's absolutely masterful.
This whole round is
nuts. Right after 6 months before, you had an elected Jed by referendum. Like
elected Jed by referendum.
Oh, Jed. Like you know what? Fuck it. But you want to talk shit about my memory? You're the ones that's been forgetting. Because I forgot 1 round. You forgot 27.
Yeah, it's just masterful, bro. Without acknowledging Raptor's existence, he's just won the crowd over in 8 bars.
Like the round right now is even already.
Yeah, we're
12 bars in.
One scheme.
Now I just have to not fuck up and execute the way I do, you know? It's insane. It's such a momentum shift.
Here?
And look how pleased Soul is right there. Look at Soul's so pleased with himself. He's like, yeah.
He's like, yes.
Yo, he has a moment. There's a moment after a one line in here that hits hella hard.
You're the man,
Yo,
dog.
Soul like looks at the camera and he's like on some like, oh shucks. I just ended you. Oh, it's amazing though. I love it. This whole round is nuts.
If that loss makes you think that I got exposed and that the game plan's out there for stopping Soul, like he can just be aggressive and I'll tuck my tail and probably choke. Well, I've got a game plan for this rowdy bitch. I'm Holly Holmes' boxing coach.
Stop. Pause.
Now he's acknowledging everything we just talked about.
Exactly.
Like he's gonna get rowdy and I can't, and I'm gonna just tuck tail and stuff. Well, I got a game, you know.
And the timing of it, it's right after Holly Holm knocked Rousey the fuck out. It's like it's such excellently delivered material. Like, bruh.
Dog, and the main angle is like going crazy because Liam's like jumping up and down.
I love it.
Boxing coach.
Because he's
Yeah.
He did the bruv style.
Shout out to Liam, bro. Liam's
Liam's the man.
I got a game plan for this rowdy bitch. I'm Holly Holmes' boxing coach. I'm back. Pen circles around C because he copyrighting. This time, you can send Tenshu. I'm copyrighting. I'll give you a box. This bitch light work. He got sloppy right and a punk and a raised pit and still ain't got the mosh behind him.
Talking about mosh team. This, this Steve Austin shit is insane.
This bitch light work. He got sloppy right and a punk and a raised pit and still ain't got the mosh behind him. I'm Tony Ryan. Punching my setups, that's Polish writing. You got long empty setups in 1 bar. That's Steve Austin writing. 3-minute round.
Okay, so that long empty setups in 1 bar, that's Steve Austin writing. That's like the Monday Night Raw skits in between the matches where Stone Cold's like chilling in some bar watching Monday Night Raw or something along those lines.
Oh, yeah.
And then Vince McMahon's goons come into the bar and attack him. It's a long empty setup in 1 bar. That's Steve Austin writing, which then all ties into this next shit.
How do you know? How'd you put that?
He's seen it.
Did you think of that, or did you?
As soon as I saw it, I mean,
Yeah, but
That's why
I was
we didn't watch
still,
it.
I was
even
just
if
like,
I
know it.
seen
That's
that
what it
shit,
is.
but I don't
But that's
never
the
made
thing
that
with
connection.
references. That's the thing
long
with
empty
references.
setups in 1 bar. That's
But that's
Steve
the thing
Austin
with
writing.
references is that a good reference is like sometimes you won't know a good reference just from missing watching shit that most people have watched and it's fucked up. Maybe we haven't seen some shit that a lot of people have seen. We just missed it, so we missed the line. But that's a hard line. No,
and then the way it ties into this is nuts.
Pit and still ain't got the mosh behind him. I'm Tony Ryan. Punching my setups, that's Polish writing. You got Yo, long empty setups in 1 bar. That's Steve Austin writing. 3-minute rounds.
This.
Everyone got it.
Yo, 3-minute rounds, 48 bars. That's what they're claiming. So how those 316 Stone Cold? You only care what the bottom line is.
Okay,
That's crazy.
there's like 10 layers to that. Okay.
All right, Pete, let's go.
3-minute rounds, 48 bars is what they're timing. So how are those 316s, which is 48 bars? Also, Stone Cold Steve Austin's tagline, 316. That's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. So how are those 316 Stone Cold when he only cares what the bottom line is?
1 punch for every single.
Bro, that is absolutely alien. Like, I don't care.
Crazy.
How are those 316 Stone Cold if he only cares what the bottom line is?
Was there ever,
And it's
like,
just an insane analogy for you just write 15 setups to 1 punch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
was there ever any like big wrestling events like overseas?
Yeah.
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 So went to one.
Guaranteed.
Probably right before this.
That shit is insane.
That is crazy.
3 minutes, 48 bars, 316.
Wrestling bars.
Bruh. I don't care.
That's like a
Thesaurus' nerd level just reached 10 for knowing that Stone Cold shit. Facts.
Well, fuck your
Bruh.
bars. Let's get personal since you actually think I'm shook, and how the fuck could I be scared of a man that would hit a woman? Yo, I said you deserve this shot.
Yep.
I was trying to be a nice geezer. It was you, Quiller, Gems, and both of those guys beat you.
I was trying to be a nice geezer.
Nice geezer.
It is conversationally though. You hear geezer.
Is that common
geezer's
in
a
the
normal-
UK?
for sure.
The UK thing?
You'll hear it
like
over there.
Australia.
Because here it's like
You'll hear-
you're trying
if
to
you-
be a nice old man.
No, like if you talk to like Archaic or something like that, he'll refer to any of his homies as like he'll be like
geezer?
"Yeah,
Geezer is like,
Yeah, a lot
I
of them
think
say
it's
it.
not a bad word until you attach some bad shit to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you'd have to
So it's like cunt in Australia.
Yeah, you'd have
Kind of.
to be
It's
like
definitely a term of
So
endearment.
don't
yeah.
tweet and call anyone a
A
geezer.
geezer.
You get suspended like this fuck.
I was trying to be a
man that
nice
would hit a
geezer.
woman. Yo, I said you deserve this shot. I was trying to be a nice geezer. It was you, Quiller, Gems, and both of those guys beat you. But Gems, if you turn Big T to a string vest, whew, that line's ether, but you're more like a string vest. Cause you're a see-through white beater.
Watch. Here's the moment. Watch. Watch.
Great line. I love that.
Bro, did you see that? Oh, shucks.
This round is.
I just destroyed him. Bro.
No, he's acting out Raptor punching
Look
his
out.
bitch.
It's so cold-blooded. Bro, I love that shit, Soul. That shit is killer shit, bro.
Yo, cause you're a see-through white beater. Now the strap's on the line like a ladder match. I'll take your bags of tax a handicap, but I'm a man, so we ain't having that. But he is like Mick Foley when his wife gets happy slapped, cause half-time mankind, but the dude loves cactus chat.
Okay, another four-layer wrestling bar.
Yeah.
Okay, so he is like Mick Foley. Every single reference, it's a Mick Foley. Mick Foley's had 4 different personas as a wrestler. He's had Dude Love, Mankind, and Cactus Jack. So he is like Mick
didn't realize
Foley
Dude Love.
when his wife gets
Damn.
happy slapped because halftime Mankind, but the dude loves Cactus Jack.
That's crazy.
It's some of the best wrestling bars ever, bro.
That's crazy.
What the
Half-time
fuck?
mankind, but the dude loves cactus chat.
Yeah, Dude Love, he was the hippie.
Yo.
That shit's insanity.
Yo, half-time mankind, but the dude loves Cactus Jack, and when he's drunk, he's aggressive. But that's when he writes best. But that 1, 2, 1, 2, like a mic check it with a guy meant. You meant, you want to fight, yeah? All right, then. Put on a nice dress. High tech, high steps. Sorry, you don't...
Already fools loose in their minds. Doesn't even get to the punch.
God damn, this first round is insane.
It's nuts.
One of his best rounds. Second round is
Yo, when he's drunk, he gets aggressive. But that's when he writes best. But that 1, 2, 1, 2, like a mic checking what the guy meant. You meant you want to fight, yeah? All right then. Put on a nice dress. High steps. Sorry, you don't look enough like my wife yet. When most women tie the knot, it's the most romantic thing you do for them. His woman tied the knot in the bandages you put her in.
Damn, what an asshole.
Oh my god.
Yo.
It's all lies, bro.
It's all lies, bro.
Yo.
No, you're saying it's all right. It's all right to hit.
It's all right to everyone, Donovan. It's all right.
It's all right.
She's
We
my
can do
thing.
it. It's
You can
all
do
right,
it
bro.
and did it. At
She's my
supper,
thing.
when your supper's not ready.
Oh, you cunt, don't hit your fucking.
You slag.
The thing
rubbing
is,
out of control.
hey, pause it though. You can tell though now that Souls Around is affecting him.
Oh, he's
Like,
bothered.
it's not-
Yeah,
he's
when
in
he's
his
like,
head.
it's all lies.
He's trying to
Exactly.
explain
He's
it.
in
Like,
his
no,
head
no,
now.
no, chill.
He's in his head now.
George,
Yeah.
thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Shout out to
Lord.
a man staring at goats.
The bandages you put her in. Most women get a marriage certificate. She got a tramp stamp. Most women get a wedding ring. She got her hands wrapped. Most women get a picnic that they know is devout. She got a fucking referee. Like they'll poke, scratch, or gouge. Standing at the altar, going over her vows, and got a hole in her face before she even opened her mouth.
Wow.
Okay, so
That's a raptor line,
That's a
right?
raptor. That's the raptor line. They got a hole in her face before she opened her mouth.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And he's using it
It's
against him.
Bruh, standing at the altar going over her vows. Like, what a perfect setup, too. It's crazy.
And I don't really know if this is true, but I heard it on the little Facebook thread, is that he got divorced or like engaged or something where this is like kind of true about him getting married.
There's a bit of
Hey, we
truth
need
behind
one
it.
more person in the chat, man.
Okay, everybody
Trill
leave the chat right now.
No, we need one more person.
We got
600 people leave.
7 of you leave.
Most women have their dad on the rod.
Hold it down, bro.
Yo, most women have their dad on the arm and a glimmer in their eye. She had a cast on her arm and stitches down the side. That's the reason he left Mosh Team Shotty dicking down his bride, but that ain't the first time someone's been hitting on his wife. You don't deserve a second chance to live a greater life. I don't think you paid the price. She still sits awake at night. If you think in here tonight, he'll put his career in flight. Judges taking it away like your visitation rights.
This part is nuts.
No Geneva policies atone for these atrocities. Your whole demeanor bothers me. A hoe, a leech, a monster here. Joke, a fiend, a mockery, a broken, weak anomaly, a hopeless mediocrity with no redeeming quality.
Oh my god.
We have to run that back. That's like a Bender caliber where everything Soul has a lot of that qualities to his writing where there are things that are multi-layered and are like they can be grasped on several different and multi-layered. Well played. But they like there's a similar quality that some of Bender's lines have
I just
to
love
Soul's,
relevant shit
where,
like this.
bro, he has some shit to Tony D, the same type of shit with the fucking when you're judging a man, it's on the sum of his actions, not what would have happened if he had done what they asked him.
Man,
The way he stacks things is flawless.
Soul, fucking Raptor versus Bender, Sid Vicious. That would have been a fucking goddamn beautiful thing, right
Oh,
there.
like that Soul and that Bender again when they battled each other.
Yeah.
Their battle's still good. The lines are still really good.
Cool.
The energy's just weird. And like that year,
Was that when the
it was a
fucking
world done. It was
the club was going on?
A lot of
downstairs?
factors always factor into a performance.
Of course,
bro. It's just,
always.
you know, what it
Always.
is.
Yep.
But Soul's right, like that shit, bruh. No Geneva policy.
Gray hoodie
atone
Soul,
for these
too.
atrocities. Yeah, people are always saying that. A gray hoodie.
No
Soul.
redeeming quality.
Yo, a hopeless mediocrity with no redeeming qualities.
Yo, and the tight thing about that is
Atone
it's
for
not
these
it's
atrocities.
not even like a crazy punch or wordplay.
It's not. It's just
but
relevant.
It's
multi.
relevant, but it's relevant to
that
what he's
shit.
saying.
I
He
love
already
it. That's
broke
how I
the
write
character
perfectly.
down.
I write like that.
And
That's
his
how I write.
delivery of it, like it's again him slowing it all down. He's not like hope this demon quality with no you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
He's like
Your
I'm
whole
talking
demeanor
to
bothers
you
me.
right now.
Yeah.
I mean what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I just broke
It's almost
down
like-
why and
it's almost like
punchline for him.
spoon
He says it
feeding
straight-
too.
he
You're
gets his-
here it is.
Yeah.
As
Here it
face
is.
value as it gets, he says your whole demeanor bothers me. It's like now I'm no longer talking to
setup
you,
was
the
amazing.
rapper. It's
I
I'm
love it.
talking to you. He even says it after. He's like, I'm not like you're battling
Danny.
the rapper. I'm battling the human. Shout out to Danny. I'm good, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, Diz
Would've
been stoked
thought
I'm
today,
today.
already
bro.
smoking with
Who
me.
would
man.
have
I'm
thought the day
enjoying
would
this.
come?
Fuck
Diz-
y'all.
Diz
Y'all
been
don't need
stoked
this
to know
smoke.
about
I'm excited about Avo smoking. Blowing it out of his nose and all that. He ain't playing.
He's the Piff God,
What up,
man.
Machiavelli?
Should we
Piff
wait?
James.
Yeah,
Should
let's
we
wait.
wait till Chilla
Yeah,
gets-
for sure.
The only thing I don't, don't really fuck with this battle is the fucking lighting. It's like the infrared red.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh,
club,
that's the
what
same
they did.
shit that was at Massacre. That's trashy ass.
Not a
fucking
mask.
light.
Whatever. That was fucking good.
The red light in Mean Hollow battle, that shit was whack.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
liked it.
dude. King of the Dot definitely has an affliction with fucking red and black, but like this, like it's like
the same
solarizing.
shit.
It's, nah, this,
that's mostly focused on the
These are
crowd.
poor cans lighting. It's like a harsher
Yeah, but
light.
you know why I don't like this? Because all the
Why?
pictures from the event come out trash. Like, if you look at all the pictures from this event, it's probably the same.
This
like,
one?
it's a red light.
but
Man, you
But
versus
how
Soul had
so-
some great picks, man.
And so isn't hella red. I mean, you can see red on them, but it's more so it's
Where
the
they
stage
are,
Oh, I'm
yeah.
talking
pointing
about the
towards
crowd
the
reactions.
Yeah,
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 it's like
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
all solar.
I just
red.
don't like the red light. I feel like a room should have warm lighting and like clear,
daylight
like you can
balanced.
see. Yeah,
should be this.
Yeah, clear.
Which
like,
is the difference between masks is like you guys were like this, but the crowd was red.
I hate
but
the
this
red.
is
I like the
everything's
crowd
red.
being a different,
you know why
being
it's
dark
like a
and more
strip club,
nondescript.
bro.
Yeah, me
It's like
too.
a
But I
fucking
like the
whorehouse.
crowd being less
Totally
of a
is.
character in
They
the
should be.
battle.
Absolutely.
They
Yeah.
should be darker, almost hardly
Yeah.
can see them,
Yeah.
or black or different
Yeah.
while the battler's lit.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to
Fact.
look out and see faces of like
Yeah.
people's react.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I want to fuck, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see that on video as much. Like you can still see people, you know, but I want it to be more
That sometimes
a
is good,
difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Between how the battler appears and the people in the crowd. Hey, what up, Rebel
I think
Spirit?
good lighting where it's HD, you could get great camera shots.
What's your
and
favorite
everybody's
lighting
the best.
out of any battle event?
I don't know. What would I say? Oh, I really enjoy the Solomon lighting. What else?
Blackout.
Yeah,
whatever.
it was
Me and
like
Solomon
this in the
looked. It
ring.
looked right. Like me
It's
and
like
Solomon
white.
looks really
It's
fucking
like white
good.
light.
I
Yeah,
liked
it's
the
daylight
cannabis
balanced.
shit a lot. I don't know why. Like it
Yeah,
came
that
out
one was
like
good.
so.
That was
like-
good too.
Yeah, that
was
type
good.
of lighting where it's like dark but light.
Yeah,
It's like-
where it falls off after you.
Yes,
it's
the
like
fall off.
everything-
That's the word I'm looking
yeah.
for.
Yeah. Also in Pete Kruger from that event, like the
Yeah,
fucking
I like
lens
that.
flares, and that looks super fucking cool. Another event that I feel like gets slept
cannabis
on is
battle.
hardcore is fucking Battle Base 7. I feel like that lighting was like hella cool, but
Really?
it's just like the event was like
Someone in the chat's mad that you got a 103 hat.
Hey, what up, Eric?
Suck my dick.
Who was the one before that? I missed it.
oh Jim's blogs are back at stopbeingdirty.com.
Good.
Yo, so why don't okay. Alright, I'm just gonna say this right now. I know YouTube is being on some fuck shit right now. Anybody can quote unquote flag anybody for anything. That's not really true. Just
Oh,
don't
don't say-
violate
don't
the terms
put
and
that out.
conditions. I'm saying it's not true. You can only flag videos that
Big
violate the
statement.
terms and conditions. So, guess what? If Jim's, Angry Fan, Piper Boy, whatever the fuck, all these people that are like integral to the culture are getting flagged and put down, go somewhere else. YouTube is it's
Get
the
your own
biggest platform.
Yeah, get your own.
It's not the end all be all though.
It's
If
not.
Jay Black was to go off tomorrow of YouTube, I would still fucking view his shit on Twitch, Vimeo,
Exactly.
tons of other platforms that are out there. I was telling fucking Jay Black to go fucking live on Vimeo because Vimeo's live is better than fucking YouTube actually.
Really?
To be real, yeah.
I need to get on Vimeo for sure.
But yeah,
Don't say those things, Avo. You never know who's watching.
Oh.
You Google is Skynet, bro. Trust me. I've been working with them. Like, I don't think that, y'all. Hey, good look, Sam. That's euro? €5?
Yep.
Shit, that's like
$1,000.
$7. Yeah, yeah.
1,000 US.
yo,
Good
but
luck.
so do you think you and Soul is gonna happen ever?
Yeah, I like so. I think it would really challenge me. I think it'd be a me versus Bender or Big K type thing where I'm inspired, ends up being a classic, and you know people argue it or whatever. Like, I I think it'll be dope. I just got to be right time, right crowd. Like I don't want to waste that. You know what I mean?
I think it should
Of
happen
course.
in the UK too. We should go over there.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, because they wouldn't appreciate him out here, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
they're
They
bigger
wouldn't fuck
challenge.
with
Not
someone
to the
else.
fullest.
Yeah, word.
Well, people
It'd either be
appreciate
like that-
I feel like a Cali crowd. I feel like would
They,
really
they
like
would
Soul.
they would like
No,
him.
there's the thing
He's
with
done
Soul,
well
bro.
in
They
the
would like
States.
him enough.
He's
They
done
like
well in
him
the
enough,
States,
but I'd body
he's
him
a
in Cali.
room
Nah,
shaker.
You know
over
what?
there.
It wouldn't be
exactly.
fair because Soul, like the thing is about his like speech and the way he talks and the way his projection is like out here. I feel like people wouldn't digest it like England ever, bro. No matter
Somebody
what. He does.
asked you if you're interested in battling on a volume. I do agree with what you're saying. I think it would
On
have
the volume,
to.
yeah,
Smack
yeah. You
volume.
mean?
That somebody asked
obviously.
that.
Well, I was supposed to be on this one, but I can't do it right now. I'm too fucking caught up with other shit, man. I'm trying to formulate some other shit.
So here's the two scenarios I think me and Soul works. Somewhere like England or even a neutral ground, like dope crowd in Europe. You know what I'm saying? Like the Sweden when those
Ireland
joints
would
were
go
happening.
nuts for
them
that.
old joints, you know what I'm talking
Me
about?
and O'Shea and
that
Dublin
crowd didn't
was
even know what we were talking
insane.
about.
But
And imagine Soul.
But-
They're gonna just be up there like, yeah.
But the main
Wow,
thing is,
shout out
Bars.
to whoever just donated Swedish kroner.
Damn.
200 Swedish kroner. I don't know what
Is
that
that- are you
equates
sure
to, but
that-
shout out
that's
to
what that
them.
is?
Yeah, that is.
Pretty sure SEK is Swedish
nah,
kroner.
I think
Correct
it's
me if
Sikh,
I'm wrong.
And I thought it was African currency,
like-
right?
Nah, you should do it in
Is it?
England, bro.
Though, yeah.
No, it said kroner. You should do
But-
it. You should do it in England.
No, if not
Yeah,
England, you know the other
Y'all
place
all
it
need to
works.
tell Twitter to give me
Please
my
ruin
shit
your
for
day.
info.
Quiet room. Type
Oh yeah,
thing.
yeah. Bring them out here quiet. Oh,
I don't know. I
Y'all
don't
need
think
to
that would be good.
bombard
Man.
Twitter.
oh, that's
support.
way better, bro.
I don't know,
That's-
man. With our styles,
That's way better.
it's
What?
England
Dude,
or
but
like
think
here.
about this. Think about
Doing
like
it
Soul,
quiet room like he's
Soul at his
saying.
top.
Oh, wow.
Just a few people.
Soul at his
here.
top
Yeah,
like
it would be
this.
way sicker.
Against you at your top, like a big cave
I think
or
that's-
something
Nah,
like that,
because-
in front of this crowd. I feel like
It's
that
better.
would pop off way harder than
I think it's
a Ruin
better.
Your Day small,
I
which
agree.
there's no. I don't know.
Well,
Like
that's
the,
true, too.
I agree.
The hype
That's true,
is
too.
there in
I
this.
agree.
You know?
That's true too. But if you
England,
had, if you had,
the UK scene wants to see that
Yeah, they wanna
battle
see you.
more
Yeah,
than they
yeah,
want to
right.
see
That would suck to
literally
deprive
any
the
battle
fans.
right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
And that's like that's a fact.
Yeah.
You know
yeah,
what
it
I'm
would
saying?
suck to deprive. the
Especially
fans
now
of
that Soul vs Tony has happened.
Yeah.
They only the
Yeah.
only thing they want to see
Gary-
is ILLMAC against Soul.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
Shout out to
Salute,
Garrett.
I hella fuck with Soul. I think he's amazing.
It's gotta be right. Right time, right place.
Exactly.
Bro, he's
All right,
so good. Yeah,
let's get back into
to
Souls.
this fucking.
Right. She had a cast on her arm and stitches down the side. That's the reason he left Mosh Team Shotty dicking down his bride, but that ain't the first time someone's been hitting on his wife. You don't deserve a second chance to live a greater life. I don't think you paid the price. She still sits awake at night. If you think in here tonight, he'll put his career in flight. Judges taking it away like your visitation right. No Geneva policies atone for these atrocities. Your whole demeanor bothers me. A hoe, a leech, a monster here. Joke, a fiend, a mockery, a broken,
out,
weak
Sam.
anomaly, a hopeless mediocrity with no redeeming quality. Oh, yo,
Hey, Manos.
you owe her 3 apologies. For the nipper you had, who can't live with her dad, and for the ribs that you cracked. But he's over it since he went from a kid to a man. I came to replace scars like Millie and Dan.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, Scars. This guy
Lion
Million
King?
Dan replace Scars and jump off.
Oh wow!
Replaced?
Scars. The hope of
Replay
jump off.
scars
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Million Dan.
You remember
That's
the fool
cra-
that
I
hosted
remember Scars.
Arcade
Yeah, I
versus
remember. Scars is my
Mickey
dude.
Negro and
I remember.
Arcade
Yeah.
had the like horrible racist line. And
Oh,
her
yeah.
battle Coolez.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
Wow.
Shout out,
That's-
fucking ruin your day for him. That's the only reason why I know about that.
throwback.
Yeah.
Since you went from a kid to a man, I came to replace scars like Millie and Dan.
Hard.
Absolutely ruined
Nobody got
every
it.
angle that you're using, because you're rapping at the battler, I'm rapping at the human. That's why he ends around with bitch in every battle that he's doing, because he's such a bitch, he has to pretend he's battling a woman.
That's a perfect first round, straight up. Like
Yeah.
for a title match, that is a perfect.
Does
round.
Raptor
Holy
always
shit.
address people as bitches?
I don't know.
He hit
Oh
his
no,
bitch.
he ends. Yeah,
He
he
hit his
does.
bitch,
Yeah.
and he had that
Like-
whole concept. So
Yeah.
No, he usually ends his rounds with
Round
something
with
bitch.
referring
Yeah,
to him
but
as-
not in this battle. He ends it with the
Fuck this battle,
Fuck
I'm
Shotty's graveyard. I came to put a soul in it. Like you know,
What the fuck? Alright.
because Shotty has the graveyard shit. You know what I'm saying? That is an insane round, and you can tell already the Raptor's like deflated from it.
Yeah.
He's clapping.
Especially if he's on MDMA. That means he's literally feeling
that energy.
Yeah, look at that
I was about
shot
to make
he just
that
froze
point.
it on.
I was about to make that point.
Christ.
He's like, if when you're on MDMA, you're like, oh,
yeah,
like,
like
oh,
the
now
swings.
everyone's against me. Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Jaded right there.
poor guy. I feel bad now.
Blooded coming out soon, no trip.
Who is this fucking weasel? Do not make me hit you, Jed. You are right, I've hit a bitch, and I won't hesitate to hit a bitch again.
The C's already starting to high.
Yep.
There's nowhere to go from
Yeah,
there.
there
But
isn't.
because
You gotta
that
start
fell
more late,
flat,
but-
that's bad. That would rebuttal.
Yeah, but that is
Yeah.
interesting. He always does that. You're
Yeah.
right. He's always like grating his voice every
Yeah, because
time.
when you go high,
look,
there's nowhere else to
Also,
go,
hold
man.
on. Can we address this point? He rebutted his angle
Yeah,
about
I hit
hitting
my
his girl
girlfriend.
by admitting it and saying he wouldn't hesitate
Yeah,
to do it
but you know
again.
what?
Yeah.
I
Said it
think
was
if
a
he
lie.
just
I
did it-
pretend
Is
you
that
was
automatic fire? Or is it a little because I think
delivered it
it's a
right.
little of both.
No,
Oh,
if you
clever,
delivered it
man.
right,
Yeah.
look,
He's like,
Abuse, but the
repeat it,
rebuttal
repeat
button-
it,
No,
repeat it.
Hit a bitch
I don't
again.
know if we
Repeat it.
support that.
Repeat it 1 second. Look,
Alright,
I think
alright.
he just didn't have no confidence because
You're right.
he zapped
You're
it out
right.
of him.
You're
Hold on,
right.
press
You're
play.
right. You're right.
I'm gonna show you some shit. Watch. He goes. Wait, what's this? Alright,
Who is this fucking weasel? Do not make me hit you, Jed. You are right, I've hit a bitch, and I won't hesitate to hit a bitch again.
So pause it. The reason why he got no reaction is because he's nervous and he rushed the line out. Now, if he would have been like,
And it's
something
coming-
hit
it
you,
sounds
Jed.
strange.
If he would have been like, hit you, Jed.
I'm gonna
And
hit
you're
you.
right.
Should have started.
And you're
more.
right. Look, watch this.
Yeah.
And you're right. I won't hesitate to hit a bitch again. Like
yeah,
if he
yeah.
did, he just
It's like a crescendo.
threw the fucking
Yeah.
line
Yep.
after Soul delivered.
Yeah. And that's what I was talking
You
about.
know what
even
the
first
crazy
round,
part
it's
about
this
Soul is that I
one
noticed?
flat note.
What?
He does not get boring on a repetitive topic, which
No,
is hard, bro.
not at
He
all.
talked,
Or delivery.
bro. He
Yeah.
had
Tone.
10 separate
It's-
like angles of the same angle. Which to most people they would have been like, all right, bro, we get it. He hit his bitch,
Right.
but he literally kept
punches right
pounding
through
the issue.
Unique. You're
Unique!
ridiculous.
What up, dog?
Wow.
Let's go!
That's
Wow.
very
Unique's the
goatish.
GOAT, bro.
Very
Unique!
goatish.
Unique.
Unique
Shout
to
out
New
to
York.
Hell yeah. 100%.
Very goatish.
Yeah. Hey, it's like. I
forgot what I was saying, but yeah, anyways.
Wow, Unique.
No,
man.
100%. Yeah,
If anyone can get my
I
Twitter
agree.
up,
He can
man.
carry.
Unique, bro.
He could carry one concept.
It's just there was
without
too much
it
shit.
getting tired
Yeah.
because of his changing not only changing approaches but changing the delivery. You know, and all
Right.
those exactly how they should like
But
in unison.
that factors all into how good Soul is. Like people can't take that away from him just because, like I'm telling you, Soul delivered that line fucked up because of the visible destruction of the
Raptor
constant. Raptor,
yeah,
because of the visible destruction of the constant barrage. You can't, like, my thing is, because rebuttaling's our thing, probably us three right here, like, that's like,
Even Chilla's
like,
getting
yeah,
in the
but, like, I'm just saying, like, we've
Mid-round, too.
You getting there.
Mid-round.
I'm
Go.
just fucking around.
That's
That shit
crazier,
crazy.
too,
But
by
like,
the
no,
way.
his
Yeah.
Super Mario shit is insane.
bro.
But like, no, but like,
Yeah.
listen, the thing
Hooked.
is, yeah, whatever, fuck it. Anyways, my point is, my point is when you're rebuttaling something to so much depth and content, you can't have a single line naked by itself flopping out there.
Straight up.
It has to be a detailed rebuttal. Like he has to lead in with a setup of all the reasons of what you said and end it with "I'll hit you again."
Yeah.
His shit was just like, bleh.
Right.
Yeah,
Piece of
yeah, it
tobacco
was super
right here.
weak.
I knew that.
But yeah,
No, hella good point though. I agree. He literally, yeah, and especially now knowing he was supposedly on MDMA, he felt every bit of every piece
physically
of soul's
felt it.
ground
He
in his,
physically felt
in his soul.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so then it's like, oh,
fact.
now I
Soul
got to
talk to his
rebuttal.
soul.
But fuck, man, like I feel fucked up right now. Like the whole
Shout out
crowd
to the
hates me.
donation. What'd you do
What'd
to
you do to
Prep's
Prep's
body? That's
For
fire.
$10, he wants to know.
Garrett.
He animated versus franchise.
Give him a good answer.
That information
Where
is
is
a little
Prep's
more
body,
expensive.
Chilla? We
Next to
want to
where-
know.
next to
We
where
want to
Diz
know
left
where
Jonah,
is
man.
Prep's body.
It's next to where Diz left Jonah.
They're in the same trash can. That's a really good answer.
Damn.
He deserves an extra $10.
Between a titty bar and a shipping yard.
R.I.P. Ben. Go.
Shouts out to Benjamin.
Well, let me set the record straight. I answer any questions raised that try and defecate my resume. I've got one of the most impressive progression rates in the history of DF to date. I've got the most views try it on the extra page, and ever since I've been center stage. I give the
Did we
real
say
champ
defecate
his
my
toughest
resume?
test to date, and many say the decision wasn't correctly made. I got my title shot after only 8 battles that were a cappella weight. I rest my case plus I'm raw, and they always keep it 100. Fuck Benz game, they don't want you as a champion, so they don't.
He just sounds tired.
Yeah.
It's his projection,
Yo,
and it's because
it's
of
the
that
same
thing.
tone, bro.
Yeah,
It's just-
and he can't kind of.
He's trying to go full force every line.
Like he's not moving from it. That's
There's
one thing I
battles that he
remember
does a
from this,
better
the whole
job
thing.
of it,
He
of like
just-
toning it. You know what I'm
It's like
saying?
flat
Stuff like
line.
that. It's
And-
just one mood.
Exactly.
And especially when coming after a soul, like the first round, he got love, and it was you could fuck with it.
Yeah.
But now hearing Soul's masterful fucking presentation of better material too, but
Yeah.
of just the delivery and performance. Now all of a sudden, this is just it's the color taupe. It's taupe wallpaper. You feel me?
Right.
Like it's just like all right,
plain.
this is all just blending together now. Like he could say the illest bars, but if he doesn't leave that register, like you're not gonna fuck with it. You know what I
can't.
mean?
Also his hat. I just can't fuck with it.
There's so much
That's
space
part of
up
it.
there. Look at
That's
all
part
that
of it.
space.
Yo,
If he fixed his hat, he would have had a way
one
better
thing
shit.
you, ILLMAC, you actually said a long time ago about list rappers. I feel like he's doing like the listing thing too much without like a simile, metaphor, or
Yeah,
even
there's
a
no
crescendo
arc.
at the end.
There's no
he's
arc
like,
to
he's
it.
like, here's what I've done. I battled everybody,
Yeah.
every place, and every time. I wrote
Yeah.
a million punchlines. You should respect me for that. Bah, 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 bah.
And here's the reasons I shouldn't respect you.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just like, okay.
Okay, now what?
Yeah, there's not like much of an arc. There's not much of an arc to it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very true.
Want you as a champion soul. They don't want you as a champion soul, and they want
Champion,
champion. So they put you in the ring with Ryan Walkers, where you can't fight your corners. Now you die for the cause, and when you die, I'll cause it. Cam's got his death covered like life insurance out. Cam's got his death covered like life insurance out. Strike towards him, fire and scorch him, not giving him a prior warning. Like I've caught him, flying a kite in a lightning storm. If you wanna let you find perform.
But see, this would have
That's
way
what-
more
yeah,
impact
word
if
up.
he calmed down
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
before
At the beginning.
that, and
Yeah.
then went into
Hold on.
that.
To stick to the rhyme scheme, if he calmed down right before it.
right before.
I like that. That was a
Right
nice
before
game.
it.
No, it
What
was
did he say?
tight.
Flying a kite and a lightning.
Yeah, and a lightning
my
storm.
shit, I had a
Tell
fight-
it tight.
Fighting Thor and a lightning.
But like, imagine if he started off calm and then built into that and sped up and get like that would
Yeah.
even have.
Yo,
just
Raptor,
more.
you did almost, bro.
You almost got it.
You almost,
Flying a
bro.
kite in a
We
lightning
see
storm.
you.
If you wanna let you find perform. Listen, rapper versus fucking tweak out of South Park. Fuck this
Tweak from South Park.
Listen, because I can be a soul dude, but you can easily disrupt my
accurate
tune
as
if you
fuck.
make one step in the wrong direction like books are moving. If
Dude, that would be incredible.
This
That would be incredible.
This one said unique as Avo on the phone just cleaning up his dope. Except you're losing like 30%.
Yeah,
of it,
exactly. I
bro.
don't get all of this.
Oh, you
That-
takes
that's
that
pretty
much
funny,
of a
though.
cut?
Yeah, like 30%. You gotta see
insane.
fucking. You see Geechee's tweet the other day? He was like, "Yo, I just fucked this bum ass prostitute for $250, and then my
and then
homies
have the
came and
homies come and
me
rob us.
so I could get my money back."
Oh, like GTA? like Vice,
Yeah.
like Vice City?
Someone
hilarious.
commented that. They're like, that's what I do on GTA 5.
Not me, I'll drop her off where she needed to go.
Treated her great. Watch the drag race.
Super responsible.
yeah, we were.
I wasn't even trying to smash either. I was just trying to go down to get her some food.
So where you headed?
Yeah, I got
Yes,
you.
no.
Can I read it, bro?
Unique is the man. Unique is like Batman.
Because I can be a soul dude, but you can easily disrupt my tune if you make one step in the wrong direction like Buster moving. If trouble and if trouble brews,
Unique was
I'll
just
put the
Teddy
beat blades
Grizzle
on like footy boots,
repenting
jacking
for
up.
all his
You
sins.
can't rap like this, soul. You can't rap like this. You can't rap like this. Because his viewpoint 16 was a fucking travesty. Embarrassing. You can't rap for shit. Fuck you for giving us all AIDS with a rapping vid, and fuck you now because he tags you in.
Shout out to the donation.
I know it wasn't a massive gig, but did you have to spit like your fucking slag of a man was kept? Fucking hell. When the track finished, I thought he was gonna blow the camera kiss, grab a shit and slash his wrist, you fucking morbid bastard. You fucking morbid bastard. You were supposed to rap like every other guy, not sing the fucking lullaby.
He would be so dope if he slowed down, man.
Yeah, word up.
He would be so good if he just paced himself. He reminds
did
me
it.
of me versus like
His
A-Class and all
next
that
battle
shit.
after this, he did really well as far as
I don't
toning
rap
it
like
down.
this
Pacing in the
To-
right
yeah,
place.
exactly.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
rap like this no more, man. I used to rap.
Thank God, huh?
What year is this? Like 2014, 15?
15 at least, maybe 16.
15,
16,
right?
16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
2 years.
You were supposed to rap like every other guy, not sing a fucking lullaby with the butterflies, flip the vine, the sun's bright. Go and fucking die, underline. You ain't no champ. You should have battled Tony D and done it right. You could have took it in your own hands, but you didn't have the balls to cross that line.
Said
Like a
you
tribe
ain't
was
no
if you did, you would have got it.
That's like his
That's what I
over,
meant.
you know
You
what I'm saying?
can't
Like
do
his
that.
over.
You can't.
Yeah. But he's not doing anything fun with it. He's just like,
Even
you're
if
not
you
a champion.
do, it's just such an old angle.
I said, you morbid bastard. You should have rapped like every other guy, not sing a fucking lullaby with the butterflies, flip the vine, the sun's bright. Go and fucking die, underline. You ain't no real champ. You should have battled Tony D and done it right. You could have took it in your own hands, but you didn't have the balls to cross that line like a rugby tribe. Plus, if you did, you would have got killed by T like a Russian spy. You ain't no champ.
That's someone being poisoned. T.
All right.
Yeah.
Killed by T.
The Russian spy killed by T like a Russian
That was just a guess. It's contextual. You know what I'm
Educated
saying?
motherfucker.
Some kind of poisonous
Get
tea.
killed by T like Jesus.
Yeah, I actually had it in my notes, but yeah, Greg already said it.
You ain't no champion, so, because you don't got the heart of the passion for it.
You're a champion.
Man,
You're another
I
champion.
really
I'm
wish he had
champion.
taken a different angle, man. Like,
Fly,
I'm telling you.
it didn't work in
Well,
the first, and
it's
then he
his,
just did more of it in the second.
what's it
Y'all got
called?
an iPhone charger
It's
around
the TH or not the. I'm
You got an
tripping.
iPhone
Not
charger?
synopsis. It's like, oh, this is my mission statement. You are not a
Log line?
champion, so. And now here's every reason why. And just to reiterate, you are not a champion.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now just to reiterate on the same tone the whole time, but I'm kind of losing my voice because I'm doing.
Yes, you need a phone
Fucking
charger.
thesis statement, dude.
McGregor was talking about too the whole time. You're not the champ.
And look how that worked out for him.
You're not the champ.
Got his ass whipped.
Connor?
I mean,
Against
boxing.
who, dog? Yeah, against boxing. Nobody cares
Against boxing.
When
Against the whole sport, he had no business.
I'm actually not a
also-
Connor fan
hey,
at all
Hey,
either.
he
I
also
don't-
kind
I
of got
don't
his
like
ass
Connor.
whooped by Nate Diaz.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Fuck yeah, he did.
Not,
Both
and,
times.
And when I say kinda, Nate Diaz whooped that ass.
Beat
Yeah,
that
both
ass. I
times.
watched it. I loved
What do you
it.
mean
Word.
both times?
Dude, he kind of got beat up the second time.
What?
Yeah, he kind of
Nate
did.
Diaz got
No,
his
come on.
ass.
Dude,
beat
Nate
the
took
second time.
Nate took him to
Way
the ground
worse
though.
than no. The first one was close. The second one was an ass.
The second one was the first one wasn't close.
Nate
Yeah,
whooped
it
his
was.
Because
ass.
that fool tapped out,
Diz,
which
the
means
reason why
I
there's no-
quit.
Dog,
I want no
Diz,
part.
the reason
Diz,
why I
bro,
say
I
I
need-
want no
I need your prediction.
Okay, it
I need
wasn't
your
close, I
prediction.
didn't tap
It'd have
out,
been a
but
body
I'm saying
bag.
stand up it was
Khabib.
until he fucking choked.
Yeah.
out.
Who do you think's gonna win in the seventh?
Stand up was close.
Khabib or Ferguson? Khabib or Ferguson?
Oh,
Who do you think's gonna
Khabib's
win?
for sure gonna beat dog shit down his leg, bro. I haven't even watched Ferguson fight.
Khabib is
I don't know. I don't know Ferguson like that,
incredible.
so I don't know.
Examples when you battled Caustic, so let's talk about that performance. What a fucking disgrace. The way you left the fans appalled and abandoned all. They had to set
He
them up.
just addressed
champion
that in the
forfeit.
first.
Standing awkward. Sad and morbid. As you tried to gather force but cracks were forming, it was time to stand for war. But you didn't display the character for it, you bottled it like a fucking little faggot that come back is talking something you would never see come back to war.
You see, I can't hear none of those lines. I don't know what he said.
He's
I know
losing his
Chilla
voice
doesn't
is
either.
why too. And
Me and
it's
Chilla are
all.
both lost.
he's losing his voice is because
lost.
of what we've been talking about of like when you
That
just go
pace,
from
yeah.
here the
But
whole
it's also
time,
rushing
and it's
through the
just-
shit. You know what I think too? Like when you write like too much shit for like a timed battle and you want to get all your shit out. Like he's literally trying to get to the finish line.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Tell us what that's like,
Shit,
Diz.
don't forget. I mean, the style's like a shoulder question.
That's
You
fucked
raise
up.
the bar,
So many battles.
let it go
For
over.
real.
But I see
He ain't lying.
Wow. I said, what's good being I said, let him know this and I'll knock you off in a minute. I said, yo, what's good being a great writer when half of your shit don't connect? I mean, your style's like a shoulder press. You do raise the bar, but only to go overhead. But I see through your persona,
pause.
Jed.
To me, that's not really a diss. You do raise
What
the
did he
bar.
say?
He said some.
You do amazing things.
Wait.
You do raise a shoulder press.
I said, let him know this and I'll knock you off in a minute. I said, yo, what's good being a great writer when half of your shit don't connect? I mean, your style's like a shoulder press. You do raise the bar, but only to go overhead. But I see through your persona,
You do
Jed.
raise the bar, but only to go overhead. So you're complimenting what I'm doing by raising the. You're acknowledging that I'm raising the bar and that my writing goes overhead.
But it's also saying like, oh, you can't say shit.
He's saying your bars don't connect because your writing goes overhead.
Because anybody can say shit that goes over everybody's
And
head.
there's a butt coming for sure.
Yeah.
Pause.
Maybe I guess it works. I guess it's better with the setup. He says like half of your bars don't connect. I guess that makes it work a little better.
Yeah, and then there's definitely.
I mean, your style's like a shoulder press. You do raise the bar, but only to go overhead. But I see through your persona, Jed. Quit being soulless, second spitting something from the soul instead. Cause they can see it here, the emotion and passion in the bar that I've said. It's like graffiti in the prison cell. I put my heart in the pen, and it's been my passion and hunger that.
It's like
Passion and hunger. I wanted to see
not
that.
It's like
hunger. He said
graffiti in the
hunger.
prison cell. I put my heart in the pen. I don't know if that. I don't know. There might be just someone said terrorism.
What's about when E. Hart went to prison?
Let's go.
And he's
Shouts out
speaking.
to
Can you imagine Raptor or Rap Genius?
ER's dope as fuck.
So that's
I like
actually
it.
a reference to E. Hart and
when she did a bid.
Someone's trying to explain the overhead press to me. I wasn't aware.
When you do a shoulder
I'm
press,
aware
the
that
bar
it's
goes
I'm aware
over.
what a
He
shoulder
said
press is.
being in the
I'm-
building for Diz versus Jonai was the closest thing I've had to a religious experience.
Yeah, I definitely
It made
saw.
me not believe in God.
Yeah, it was an exorcism for sure.
Yeah,
That was
right?
cool. That was a cool
You can see
moment.
it here, the emotion and passion in the bar that I've said. It's like graffiti in the prison cell. I put my heart in the pen, and it's been my passion and hunger that has seen me reach any
No, he
target
said
of
it's like
sex. So I figured to
graffiti
make
in a
this one
prison
side.
cell. I put my
Heart in the pen. That's what we were just talking about.
I thought
I said
it was
I don't
like
get it.
being in
ILLMAC
a-
said it's about E. Hart going to prison.
No, but I'm saying, what is the like? That's
know.
like
I don't know.
some kind of.
Cause you know, I don't know, motherfuckers be putting hearts in
Hold
prison.
on.
Apparently,
Fucking
They put hearts
You gotta
on the wall.
find it,
So
bro.
bad.
I put my.
They put hearts on the wall, so maybe.
yeah, you know, they be putting
You
like,
think heart is like
blank
a
all
right, all right, let's move on.
from jail?
Quit being soulless, second spitting something from the soul instead. Cause they can see it here, the emotion and passion in the bar that I've said. It's like graffiti in the prison cell. I put my heart in the pen, and it's been my passion and hunger that has seen me reach any target of sex. So I figured to make this one side, forgive this an arm and a leg. See, that's why I've got the fans on side. See, that's why I've got the fans on side. And the way they got my back, it's like a pantomime. It's a sacrifice. I've got to send soul to the afterlife to have what's mine. So, fuck shot is graveyard, because I'm a start of my own in it. But one that can hold spirits, because graveyards are for promise. But I can't put a soul in it.
that's 2 rounds I've lost. As of 4 minutes from now.
All right, here comes the pianist.
his energy. You can tell he was already winded and significantly affected by the first round.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yo, Raptor. They say you're a great writer, bro. But there's some shit we need to scrutinize first. Because against canon, you said it ain't the same planet when you and I verse.
Energy
When
change.
you and I verse. When you and I. That's crazy. You don't just speak. You describe words.
So good. The look
Well,
he gave
you've
him.
impressed me, mate. Not only with what your pen create, but also, you know an awful lot about SPAs.
Wait, what? SPAs? Oh
Space.
my god.
SPA.
Oh my god.
Not only with what
When
your
you
pen
and I verse, not only with what your pen creates,
This is like kind
but
of.
you know a lot about SPAs.
You've impressed
This
me.
reminds
mate.
me of me and Chilla.
That's hilarious.
You describe words.
The look.
Well, you've impressed me, mate.
Yeah, that is something someone pointed out. The failed prediction. Watch when he said right there, right here.
Oh yeah, he's like,
You can
nice
hear
work.
him.
You've impressed me, mate.
Nice work.
Not only with what your pen create, but also, you know an awful lot about SPAs.
It's so good.
And to think on our opinion, he said this battle was his whole life. That's swell. That means not only do you have no bars, you have no life as well. No, that means not only do you have no bars, you have no life as well. So when I win the title today, he'll have to go fight himself. I'm the champ out of this world. I don't owe Ryan's belt.
Raptor's name is Ryan. Obviously. I don't owe Ryan's belt.
If that's your best paid work, you get your template merch, your headspace turned and set face first to a death ray surge. Briggsy it to the test, then I had your sensei served. I ran rings around your gas, now it's your SA turn. In fact,
Saturn?
That was your essay turn.
in fact, I'm surprised you're still actually mates, because Marsh team turned you from shackles and chains to rapping on stage to getting flown to Africa paid to having a name to having this chance at the chain. But you started getting jealous of what Adam became, wanted more than half of the fame, now it's bags of cocaine. He's like a major league pitcher, because after the cage he turned on his team first, second he back to the base.
That was hard.
Yo, Art told me it's a title match. I knew it's you because of the way he told me. He didn't even name you, homie. Just sent me a snake emoji.
I remember this part.
So fire.
I'm not reacting because I already reacted when I heard it.
Bro,
But this song is
it's
crazy,
so
man.
insane.
Yeah, no, I remember when we all.
Even Raptor
I knew it's you
knows.
because of the way he told me. He didn't even name you, homie. Just sent me a snake emoji. So when you...
Yo, this next segment by Soul 2 is absolute genius. He carries a rhyme scheme to basically
that?
trick the next shit. He goes into a rhyme scheme to like trick Raptor into.
Oh yeah, the shoemaker. Yeah, word. We gonna talk about that.
It's insanity.
Oh, that shit's sick in the background.
Little VIP
Oh yeah, you
section.
battled. Yeah, this venue is fucking.
It's ridiculous.
crazy.
Like how
That
they have
venue's
that
insane.
lit with their name.
I battled
Oh yeah, you
Bullets.
battled Bullets there, yeah, and you battled Tony D there.
What is this, Ministry?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Ministry.
Ministry of Sound. It's a good venue.
Art said it's a title match. I knew it was you because of the way he told me. He didn't even name you, homie. Just sent me a snake emoji. So when you start your setup today and the punch comes too later, I'll have a punch every bar, then a room shaker. I'll blow him out the water. I don't do vapor. You traitor. Rip your idols down. Hussein you. Draw blood for the right cross like a crusader.
Draw blood for the right cross like a crusader? What?
That's crazy.
A room shaker. I'll blow him out the water. I don't do vapor. You traitor. Rip your idols down. Hussein you. Draw blood for the right cross like a crusader. Alright, yo. Chill, man.
He has to stop and go like 8 times.
Yo, when you start your setup today and the punch comes too later, I'll have a punch every bar, then a room shaker. I'll blow him out the water, I don't do vapor. You traitor, rip your idols down. Hussein you, draw blood for the right cross like a crusader. I'm trying to push him through this door like a newspaper. Suffer hijacking space like a moonraker. I see your future up in smoke like a soothsayer. You better fuck your dad. Luke Saber through Vader, Joker, Bruce Wayne, your two-face on.
And the frustrating
hear
thing
this
about
too.
this is when you're in that scheme, you don't want to just pick up where you
No.
left
Yeah.
off.
Of course not.
because
Fuck the whole thing up.
Yeah, it's an arc. There's an arc to it.
Destroys momentum.
Exactly. I hate that too. I've
Like,
been
let
caught
him
in
get
that.
through it.
But it's like flattering because
Yeah.
this shit is tight.
It's cool.
But I need to get
The
through
crowd
it.
should
in
not be
at
reacting
one.
there, though.
And
Let him rap.
I hate to run it back because this first part's losing moment. You know, it's like
Yeah.
the.
Look
But
at the viewers.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Fortune 667.
huh?
667, though.
Hey, 667. Wanna but a devil, we the cult.
Come on, man. Get it. Let's get through this.
Yo, you backstabbed your dad, Luke Saber, through Vader, Joker, Bruce Wayne, your two-face on. Coming for the dude's layer, give that bitch the wound breaker, struggling to move later. Both hips strapped like Tomb Raider.
He has to run it again. That's crazy though. The way he delivers.
Is the battle over at this point?
Huh?
Is the battle over at this point?
Oh god.
I feel like it's a battle.
Like if
I mean,
if
as
you're
long as
scoring
he
it,
carries
is it
this
over right
round
now?
out,
Yeah.
like
He's visibly winning.
Yeah, it's over.
He's definitely controlling the pace of this round too. It's insane.
Give that bitch the Moonbreaker, struggle into move later. Both hips strapped like Tomb Raider, two-player bitch. Coming for some sugar like a new neighbor, switching, put a plate in his head like the Blue Ranger. Yo, you a coke sniffing, crack smoking, H-banging glue taker. Who wants the Formula Ferrari like Shoemaker? Yo.
Okay.
All right.
So somehow, I don't know,
Let's
somehow Soul had to have known, there had to have been a past conversation or something where someone pronounced Michael Schumacher's name, who was like a Formula One racer.
Yeah.
Shoemaker, it's Schumacher,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's how he says it.
Yeah, I get that.
Whatever. But there had to have been a prior conversation that took
Or he
place
just
that
probably did it
Soul
on purpose.
noticed that
think he did it on
Raptor
purpose.
corrected
Yeah.
someone
Remember that. Remember that.
yeah,
Oh, corrected someone for doing
for
what?
saying Shoemaker because
Shoemaker
what?
instead of Schumacher.
Because what?
Watch right
Who
now.
wants the Formula Ferrari like Shoemaker? Yo. Yeah. Yo, hey. Pardon me, Schumacher. Dude's asking who slapped your big mouth new naga secret.
He goes to an entirely
Yeah, I
new
remember
scheme,
this.
knowing.
No, I think that he was just gonna do that.
He was gonna do that.
He was gonna. He just.
It's like Shoemaker. Pardon me.
I don't know.
Schumacher.
I don't know.
He said even
But
with the
it
crowd-
played even in the moment.
No, he was
I think
setting
he,
up, but he
I
knew.
think he
like,
has
knew
to
that.
know.
Call him
There
out.
had to have been something
I agree
prior
with Pete.
to where
knew.
he
I feel
knew.
like he knew.
He saw
I
Raptor
don't feel like he was
correct
like a perfect-
someone.
I'm gonna tell you what I think it is.
Word.
I think he was just gonna flip it anyway,
Yeah.
but Raptor was so in his feelings at this
played
point, bro,
perfect.
Yeah, he played
that he
perfect.
was trying to just credit
Also-
Soul
Yeah.
anyway.
Also, even if he didn't know Raptor was gonna do it, if you do like in that moment, right? Like thinking from Soul's perspective,
Yeah.
if not Raptor, somebody in the crowd,
Crowd,
Schumacher. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like and even if they don't, you just go, "Excuse me, Schumacher."
Press
You know
play,
what I'm
press
saying?
play.
That's
I
what
wanna
I
hear the
think it
scheme,
is. It's not like super plain. Like
Look at the
Raptor
smile
is
on
gonna
Soul's
say.
face
yeah.
too.
Yo, hey. Pardon me, Schumacher. Dude's asking who slapped your big mouth new naga secret.
Look at his smile though.
Man, the crowd is.
Soul's like, yeah.
I got you. That's
It's a red crowd.
I got you.
And then, see, he like leans in and says something to him.
Yeah, I think he just leaned in like, "Hey, like you ran into that one." like work perfect.
Yo, right, fuck this. Yo, pardon me, Schumacher. Dude's asking who slapped your big mouth new naga C-triple. Brewmaster slip and rip. Through faster split his lip. Few fractures coordination. Watch the hand die like Chewbacca. Move faster.
He's out of control.
Watch the hand die like Chewbacca, move past you. Let your scars go, move faster, bruise faster. Jurassic World Blue Raptor, who bats you? You fags too gassed like Zoolander. Look at
Hold
the
up, pause. You fags too gassed like Zoolander. The scene in Zoolander where they're gassing themselves
yeah.
up and they blow. Bro, that line got hella slept on.
Yeesh. It's just too rapid fire.
Yeah.
It's too much. The crowd's like, you win. What else do you want from us?
Watch the hand die like Chewbacca, move past you. Let your scars go, move faster, bruise faster. Jurassic World Blue Raptor, who bats you? You fags too gassed like Zoolander. Look at the book that I threw at you. You about to be a new slash or a new chapter. You think this dude's badder because he been rising up the ranks, but on whose ladder? Just because your crew backed you so we could battle in his house, don't think it would matter. The machine getting dusted in his drum like a boom bapper. Yo, so when your click blow up like C4, they make you open up the show with friends and it ain't T4. Yeah. Beat me.
All right, so
It's got to be a British TV
I
channel.
have notes about this.
Good, because I don't understand 100% of it, because I know at least two of them I think are TV channel references,
All right.
and
You're right.
isn't Scrubs with E4.
I didn't get
Was
none
that
of
the
this shit.
episode that it like the series ended on or some bullshit?
All right, should we just listen to the whole scheme
Yeah.
and then I'll
Yeah.
say what it means?
I think we just
Definitely.
listened to it.
No,
So
we're about to.
Oh, we have
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Let's go.
Getting dusted in his drum like a boom bapper.
This right here.
When you click blow
Boom
up,
bapper does make me laugh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'll just roll with a bunch of boom bappers. You know what I'm saying? Come on, so.
like C4. They make you open up the show with friends and it ain't T4. Couldn't beat me now, couldn't beat me before. You a pawn that they sacrifice. What you ride in D4? Fire on all cylinders like V4s. Till I stretch out his body like a Z4. I thought that's rich, so I brought him summit like G4 to run Scrubs into the ground and it ain't E4.
Okay, pause. E4.
Alright, so he's basically just using an 8-bar scheme to punch every bar. The bars don't really relate to each other in any way, apart
Yeah.
from the fact they're all relevant for Raptor.
Just the rhyme
Opening up
scheme.
the show with friends and an 8T4, referencing Mosh Team performing at gigs.
And Raptor being the opening act, and then
I love
Friends,
this type of.
It has to be like Channel 4 in England that
Yeah.
Friends is on, or
You're a
something.
pawn
along
that
those
they
lines.
sacrifice. What you're riding
Scrubs.
D4.
Okay, D4
D4 is a
on a
position
chessboard.
on a chessboard.
What you
You play those.
What does he
nerdy-ass
say? You're a
games?
pawn.
You're a pawn when they sacrifice what you're riding D4.
Yeah, you're a pawn that they sacrifice. What you riding D4? That's a fire chess line.
Run
Yo.
Scrubs into the ground in an E4. Scrub is slang for an inexperienced or incompetent person, and E4 played the show into the ground, particularly as the last season was shit.
That's what I knew it had to be Scrubs episode 4 that ran the show into the ground or something like that.
Well, so.
Yeah, interesting.
And also,
And obviously,
Shut up, man. Shut the fuck up.
Raptors on MDMA, which some people mistake for E and call ecstasy.
I definitely would do
So, like, what you know,
So that's
when
a
you think
triple,
E
right?
for, yeah.
Run Scrubs into the ground and it ain't E4. Peace Corps, Marine Corps. Fuck what you bring, my mind state is I don't care if I get punched off of him. Be it your Holiday Inn. If you just wanna swing, I'll be creeping through your telly like you just watched The Ring. You see my mind's all stressed. You see my mind's all stressed.
Is that Liam?
what? Oh, it had to be someone.
No. What?
Just watch The Ring.
Yo.
You see my mind's all stressed. You see my
I think it might have been
I don't
Liam.
know.
No way.
No,
because
it
I think
was
it was
somebody right behind
I think it
us.
might have been
literally
Liam,
behind
honestly.
the camera. No,
A film reference could be a break, dog.
wouldn't
He's
have
all over
mattered.
that
through your
shit.
telly like you just watched The Ring. You see my mind's all stressed. You see my mind's all
There's no
Okay.
way.
that line though is
It's a
amazing.
mind,
So
but my
good.
mind's all stressed. So it's a sign of strength that I even showed up, dog, cause I'm off meds. But I'll do Briggsy like Q-Tip from Tribe Called Quest and leave him nothing but remains of what that 5 dog left.
Okay, so that was right after Fife had
God,
passed,
yeah.
and Soul is from Fife, Scotland.
Yeah.
Nothing but remains of what that Fife dog left. He's talking to Briggsy from Mosh Team, so I'll leave Briggsy. So I'll treat Briggsy like Q-Tip from Tribe Called Quest, and leave him nothing
That's
but
crazy.
remains of what that Fife dog left. Bro, Tribe Called Quest and
That's wild.
Fife dog left.
Let's go.
That's the remains.
It's, yeah, exactly.
Is the
exactly. Nothing what remains of what that
What?
Fife dog
He's
left.
from
He's
Fife.
from Fife, Scotland.
That is
Soul's a fucking genius,
insane.
bro. It's retarded. Soul's a genius.
You back in 666, man.
Yeah, it was Yunan. Someone said it was
Now we need
Yunan.
one more person to come in.
Someone said it was Yunan who yelled at the line.
Yeah.
Okay, I believe
You guys
that.
ever hear the
He probably thought he was
the
listening.
Yunan slow it down where he's like, I'm a monstrosity, slow it down. I'm a monster in this city.
Oh my god.
What?
That's terrible.
No.
Yunan, man.
No way.
Come on, Yunan. I always like
Slow
you,
it down and say
And
something
change it.
different.
Slow down
Such
even
a
more.
bully to Yunan. This way is such a bully to Yunan.
What if Unique is solo?
Unique's
The
dope.
crazy shit is when I sang the Stan song and the whole crowd was singing it. My tea's gone cold and wondering why.
I'm gonna piss, but you guys can.
I started singing. The whole crowd was singing it, bro. It was retarded.
That's hilarious.
Yo, he started laughing so hard.
Yeah.
Then I was like,
Tommy's a good dude.
You know what rhymes with unanimous?
Huge fan of Diz.
Yo.
How perfect is that?
Oh, when I thought of it, I'm like, oh, this always happens to people.
I remember when you told me, you were just like, you asked me too. You didn't even, you were just like, hey, you want to know what rhymes with unanimous? Huge fan of Diz.
I love it when shit like that happens.
Oh, bro.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Were you the first one to do the you know what rhymes with?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I know millions of people done it since, but
you want to know who did you do it to first?
But
I think it was A class. It was A class.
Want to know what rhymes with A class? What?
Train tracks.
Oh, we get what?
Is that what you said? Oh
my God.
Face mask or some shit.
Yeah, but then
first he said, "You want to know what rhymes with A class? Train tracks." How fucking great's that? That is so cool.
Jesus.
Oh my
No,
God. That's
when I think of
amazing.
shit like that, when I think of how the name rhymes the person, because I always, whenever I'm battling somebody, I'm surprised I didn't do that with you. But like when I think of somebody's name, I try to like just rhyme one word that encompasses them quick.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Yeah. Oh, you do that hella well.
I know.
You want to know what rhymes with dumbfounded?
Oh yeah.
Your face looks like a plug outlet.
Yeah, you're so Asian.
It's another good
yeah, that
vibe
shit.
switcher.
The dumbfounded one.
You
When
know
I
what
was
I'm
like,
saying?
look, when I was thinking of the dumbfounded one, it was my challenge to write. I was like, all right, if I'm really incredible, I will find something that rhymes with dumbfounded. And when I thought of plug outlet, I smacked my pen down because I was writing it on a notepad. I was like, oh yeah.
Not on your wall? That's crazy. Ran out of wall space.
That's hilarious.
Not in blood or and an altar.
Yeah.
Not in blood.
Or like on an animal's body.
Carved into the back of their fucking back.
Hold on, I gotta go find my second for Arsenal. Hey, get over here. It's on this lamb in
A-class
my
is
backyard.
underrated. I agree. A-class is dope as fuck.
Hey, A-class is hella underrated.
Hell
True
yeah,
story.
Facts.
He's definitely been getting his travel in lately. I've seen him like pop up at some
He's in
events.
band
all
this weekend.
Oh, word, dope.
He said
That's tight.
8 cats with A-class.
You're gonna have so much fun in
A-class
band,
and
bro.
stray cats would rhyme better. Stray cats is perfect. See, that's the thing. You can't force fucking
Van
multis.
for me, battle-wise, Vancouver.
You gotta
is the
have it
best city
actually
in
make
Canada,
sense.
bro.
I wouldn't
Actually,
say
I was the
8
Washington
cats because
event.
that doesn't make sense.
It was good.
It was?
Stray cats.
Yeah, that dude
Yeah.
hit me up actually. The timing isn't gonna work for when he hit me
He
up,
ate
but
some
I told him to
stray
like keep
cats.
me in mind for the
A-class.
future. And
I could've
like,
rhymed
a real dude was like, "Yo,
That could've-
it was straight, bro." He's
That
like,
could've worked.
Yeah,
You
that's
battled
tight.
Stewie?
Good time. Yeah.
Stewie's
Oh,
dope.
that's a dope
Yeah.
battle for you
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. It was a good battle.
That's a good look for Stewie too.
Roll
Shit.
Another one. Cause
Oh yeah, man. Go ahead. Whatever. That's what it's here for. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying?
so everything I love.
Diz, what
Yo,
are
I don't know if
What's that?
That's a Fanta leaf.
you know Nove.
You don't
from Ahab?
use fucking.
No.
He
I
has
don't
like
use
one or
backwards,
two
that's
viral
horrible.
battles.
Why not?
So I'm
really
like
shitty.
leaving
It's
my
bad
crib
quality
a couple of
shit.
weeks ago,
I smoke
driving
like
out
a
the
real
complex and
Jamaican.
shit, and no, it was just like standing right outside the front of the
Smoke, yeah,
complex. So I
down
roll my window down, I'm like, "Yo, what are you doing here?" And he's like, "I live here." I'm like, "You're my neighbor?" And he's like, "For real? You live here too?"
Wait, who?
That's
No,
crazy.
from Ahat.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's like my neighbor. He's like, "You got
Tight.
some trees?" I'm like, "I
Oh,
got
OD?
you."
Tight.
Huh?
Still of the
Oh,
fro.
not OD, Nove, the dude
No,
who battled
no.
for.
Nove has like one of the.
He has like one of the most viewed battles on
period,
Ahab.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Nove?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
my
you-
neighbor.
Nove is
He
your
lives
neighbor?
in my complex, bro. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's hella funny. I see him like a couple times a week. It's hella funny.
That's
I hit
dope.
up Sparka because Sparka is like good homies with him too. They have been for hella long. So I hit up Spark immediately. I'm like, "Yo, I just found out Nove's my neighbor, bro."
That's
He was
tight.
tripping.
Oh yeah, because he booked him for some
Yeah.
shit, didn't
And they've been homies like since even before that. He's booked him for a couple of battles.
he? Nove
Alright.
seems like a cool dude.
He's super chill. Shout out to Nove
Let's get through one.
and OD.
Final round left. We're going to the judges in an hour. It's about 10:30. Let's go. Let's do this round number 3. Let's go. Everybody on the channel. Thank you very much. Let's go.
Have you guys ever done a watch and skip somebody?
I don't know who's a
Yeah,
Yes,
we've only done
yeah.
like once or twice.
Really?
Twice. Yeah.
Twice, yeah.
Twice we've like cut the battle. We're just like, nah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Once we did skip one person's rounds.
Yeah.
One team's rounds. It's a 2-on-2, right?
Oh,
So
word.
like-
Because it just didn't matter.
And then
I'm guessing was it the Goonies or Steve Harvey?
no,
we haven't watched
it
that.
was
Who are the
Shuffle,
Goonies?
Marlo
I
and
would've
Shuffle
skipped
versus
Who is the Goonies?
Twerk, Jack Boy Main,
Glue?
Gluezy,
Glue's a
Bunch of fucking
Gluezy.
people.
Yeah.
and then
Gluezy's
Oh, that dude's
Glue's
crazy.
fire.
I think
Glue's
he's
fire.
sick.
Who's
He's
the
the
and
best
then
at
Jack Boy's fire,
Glue
too.
is super fire.
then the other one was what?
Lose? How much did I
We didn't
lose
skip
gambling?
Villains.
I haven't lost
Shuffle
anything.
Team Marlo.
I don't gamble. Someone in the chat was asking me. how
Verse
much I
each
lost
other?
gambling.
Nah. Versus.
No, yeah, I remember that one.
yeah,
what was
yeah.
the other one?
mate.
Don't know.
Oh, yeah, we've done it for 2. And one of them, though, was because we're like, no, we can't. The chat was going crazy. We're like, we
Yeah.
can't skip this battle.
Honestly-
all right, if we get some number like
Yeah.
$100
Oh,
or
what was that?
It's like
Yeah.
667, like 660.
No, but
it was
yeah.
something. We'll skip it. And it was like $150 or
Yeah,
something. It
they
was something.
donated.
And it happened
And the fool was
instantly.
like, oh, okay. Boom, we got
Yeah.
one donation. And then the next
Yeah.
one was like,
My favorite
or the
battle is
diverse-
Diz
battle was
versus
that?
Billy
I
Boondocks.
can't remember. It was
Hey,
a-
me versus
Oh,
Billy
it was
Boondocks.
Gemini.
at the time, though.
It was
This year,
Gemini
2
versus
rounds. That was a quick 2 rounds.
Shocks.
Oh yeah.
Really?
It was
Yeah,
Gemini versus
Shocks.
Shocks. During Gemini, they're like, turn.
His first round is like 15 fucking.
They're
Yeah, but
like, all right, we're
Gemini
gonna
is
pay
like too
for
much. Like
this.
you took this bar from this battle. You said
Yeah.
this and this,
And they
this.
paid for it because we're
Yeah.
like,
Hey,
we
we
can't
should
do
watch
You
that
know what?
after
Are you? And did
Yeah,
not
this-
thinking it was gonna happen. We set
Nah,
some
it is.
outlandish. And they're like, within 3 people
All right.
donated.
Raptors,
So funny.
top of the third.
Thank you very much. Let's go. Listen, I don't know who's a bigger dickhead.
Oh yeah, Mike Hawk.
I don't
the
know
one that
who's
did it
a-
all.
Yeah, Mike
he
Hawk's the
did the
man.
whole amount.
Hey,
that
what
we
a
were talking
great,
about.
what a great opening line that Raptor just had.
I'm not
but
a
I-
dickhead.
No, he said, I don't know who's a bigger dickhead, something like that.
One more final round left. We're going to judge in an hour at 10:30.
10:30.
Let's do this round number 3. Let's go. Everybody out. Thank you very much. Listen, I don't know who's a bigger dickhead. You for putting all that shit that goes in a scheme, or you lot for pretending you know what he means.
I'm with it.
All right, you're showing some personality now,
Yeah.
Raptor. That's what's
But
up.
also
That's-
with timing, he could have made it a little better. You know. What I'm
yeah,
saying?
but at least
Yeah.
it wasn't. You for no, we didn't.
right.
Yeah, he's brought it down a little. Let's hope he keeps that coming.
Listen, but see this round, I'ma just do me. Cause it's solidified in the city, gang, one of the sickest rhymes that they decided to hit the night. Cause shit, cause I've been killing ciphers and tinted striker was a kid beside me.
See, that shit's tight.
You can't write for shit, so. But your written's kinda hypnotizing, but real MCs know. We don't let his wisdom blind us. They say you better with a pen. No, I say we are different writers. You live for science, I do the math. I am business minded, and this is why my friend is wise. And then you lose here, and you lose here. Like you've been in a ring with Tyson, cause I put an end to his reign on screen like window wiper.
Put an end to his reign on
Take-
screen.
Hold on.
Window
Screen like
wiper.
window wiper.
Okay.
See, take away
I thought
don't
Soul
flow,
did the
and you
written.
don't exist.
But he was just going like this. But at a
Somebody
glance, I
needs
thought he
to do
would.
that in a battle.
Oh, I
Like,
want to hell
I'm
of
good.
that.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it in a bit. We should all just make a thing of it.
Yeah, did you keep doing
I'm
it?
hella down.
That was so written.
Remember from the freestyle era where you do
Yeah, we're
like,
like,
Everybody does that.
He wrote that.
nobody does that.
I've done
no
that
one's
before.
done that.
No, you have not.
No, you haven't.
Back in the day.
No,
the
we're
original-
talking
We're
about
talking about now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny, dude.
All the opponents have
That's
to be
so
like,
funny.
Yeah, somebody did that to me.
Yeah, Biden.
yeah.
Biden, dog. Let's go.
This shit's
See,
great, bro.
take away don't flop, and you don't exist. No one would even notice him to notice him. See, Soul's this shit, but Jeff Mitchell's rolling. So his name's Soul and fits, because it also means that we're rolling along in it. I mean, you got no ambitions and goals to hit. What a fucking loner, his own existence, solely exist on Skype and that hoe you dig on poker chips. But this is where you die slow. This is where you die slow. Now I can make it slow and quick. You know the script. See, I can have it put in bulletins like loading clips, or just drag it out like smoking spliffs out. I'll put you through so much fucking pain, so you won't be able to cope with it or get in the zone of think. The only thoughts going through that dome of his is wishing he wasn't born and hoping this is over quick, bitch. See,
getting back into that.
See, you don't know shit about my fucking life to judge me, right? You don't know what I've had to succumb at times. What you see as a bumpy ride is something I fucking find as a comfy drive in the countryside.
That was hard.
Hella tight.
But look at Soul, he doesn't look impressed.
He's just unfazed.
Amazing
Not
defense.
enough.
God damn, that is good defense.
Amazing defense. Yo, he's just like,
Well, in his defense, he always
You
looks
don't
like
know
that.
shit about my fucking life to judge me, right? You don't know what I've had to succumb at times. What you see as a
Rufus
bumpy
is
ride is
impressed.
something I fucking find as a comfy drive in the countryside. Fuck you. Who gives a fuck about the stuff we write? Always remember, soul, talent comes behind passion, hunger and pride. You got a pen, I got all of the above combined. Shit, it's about us evenly matched as a few point looking like. Shit, this about us evenly matched as a viewpoint looking like. I mean, you being champion. You being champion in this company, bro, it's stunning its growth because view-wise, your numbers alone, well, you don't do enough.
That's what I said that
These
before,
fans, they look up to your status. You can't give them as much as a post. You can't give them as much as a post, so now you get put in a hole, hands down, I swear by it like I'm under an oath, bitch. Go! And I mean, see, a lot of these people say you shouldn't have the title. The reason is many people believe C got the split like Bible believers, but so many people believe C got the split like Bible believers, so the fans turned on him, started denying and leading like the disciples of Jesus. They just want to see this rapper crash and burn like the fight of Elias. I mean, we get what you're writing is genius, but afterwards, I haven't got the science degree required to even cipher the meaning.
You said faggot. You gotta hit him with the UK like.
the UK. He's kind of falling back to the same angle too of like
the fans don't.
You're
believe
writing
you, they
overhead
left you.
and
You're not
you
a
don't.
champ.
Yeah.
You're not
You're
a champion.
You don't
You're
interact
not the
with
people's champ.
You don't interact with fans, but you're a genius. But your writing's too smart. But you're a genius.
Yeah, you're really tight, but they don't get it.
Yeah, but they don't.
These dumb motherfuckers.
They don't get it.
Them out there.
Actually, they
They're
think
just
you
there.
can battle, but they just don't really like that other shit.
Yeah.
Genius, but afterwards, I haven't got the science degree required to even cipher the meaning, bitch. You see, you are a fucking walking demonstration that a lack of sex can make you sad. Because they can. Listen. Oh, you're lucky. Forget shit. But listen, you are a fucking walking demonstration that a lack of sex can make you sad. Because they can see you're a fucking loser the second you get on stage and rap. Because you rap way too much about The Wire, The Walking Dead, and Breaking Bad to be serenading Gash. This fucking muppet, Netflix and chills in preparation for the clash, bitch.
That's hilarious.
This fucking muppet, Netflix and chills in preparation for the clash, and
Right when you were chilling it real quick.
Like peaking, basically.
Probably because he was peaking.
He keeps setting you up for these fucking haymakers.
Yo,
You check.
that's a team.
See, that was one of his better delivered rounds, and that sucks to say because it wasn't that well delivered.
Yeah.
But he had some inflection points, you know, some.
He was
where
better with
he
his
switched
inflection
it up a
points
little
for
bit.
sure.
Yeah, exactly.
I
That's
think it
what
was
I'm saying.
too late. It doesn't matter.
No, way
Yeah.
too late for sure, and he knew that.
Once it's that late, the heart's pulled out of it, so
Oh,
he has
yeah.
no
And
more.
Everyone
Definitely,
knows.
I'm gonna agree with the chat and
there's
say
no heart.
that he definitely darkened his spitting.
All
He
these
spat-
lines
he
would have
spat
fucking
it darker.
hit way harder if he was winning.
In England, you're gonna spit it.
dark.
They're gonna spit it the darkest.
If
If he was
Soul
winning, those lines would have hit way harder.
was his darkest
Soul
round.
started his round like you did against cannabis,
Spit in
and
the
thinking,
dog.
you're a fucking. What did you say?
No, I
you're,
started-
you're fucking it up for me. Are you?
Oh yeah,
That's not what I said.
you're fucking up my energy.
That's how I started.
Nah,
the
yeah,
round.
you did.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
at the start of the third.
Oh, the
When he
third?
choked,
because
you're like, you're fucking up my energy.
Yeah.
If Soul just started,
I started the battle
like
with the
that,
whole
you're
scientific
fucking
shit,
up
and
my
I just looked.
energy.
That was the reason Daylight became who he became.
Yeah.
Oh, listen
fucked
up, he's
up.
trolling.
He's like, oh,
You don't say this.
the swing works.
Raptor. Yo. Outside, when we were talking, you were all happy and welcome. Now you keep saying you're going to punch. Are you on another bag of adrenaline? Yo.
He's like, fucking yeah, I'm on.
Check it out. Do you know how I know that he knows he can't fuck with me. Against Tony, you told him he was number 3. That he was undersoul like comfy sneaks and undersea like submarines. And that's a great bar. But if Uncle T is number 3 and he's undersoul and undersea, where the fuck are you from?
Yo, the delivery of that
I thought he was gonna middle finger him.
Yeah. But that's amazing.
That means you're under me.
That might be what he
So how the fuck you think you do in a clash with me? Shit don't even scratch the surface. You can't compete. I said he'd crumble at the top in my match with C, but you crumbled at the bottom like amber leaves.
You guys know that?
Tobacco, isn't it?
Yep.
Right.
Shitty tobacco.
Crumbled at the, it's the shit where you roll your own cigarettes.
Yeah. It's like rolling your own.
With C, but you crumbled at the bottom like amber leaves.
Why do I know that?
It's like their bugler.
Those are my notes,
Yeah, it's
dog.
like bugler.
Top.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's like
it's like their
bugler or
top.
top.
Shout out Power Jesse.
Yo, so Shotty passed the keys. The fuck are you, a substitute? Showed up on his first day, brung his new shovel through. Crap! Remembers nothing. Right now he's just coming to in a field with a hole and a gate that won't budge or move. He struggles till his knuckles blue. Looks around and it comes to you. It's not a field, it's a graveyard that he contribute nothing to. You rummage through for the keys, see me dangle them in front of you. It's a setup. That one hole is the one your crew dug for you.
Yo, that's
in the playoffs.
I was about to say the other accidental fucking perfect thing about the shoddy graveyard.
exactly.
Tying
Yeah,
in,
how his how Raptor's closer is about putting Soul in the graveyard, and then Soul has this to just totally change the narrative. Oh, like the
God
graveyard,
was
right?
on Soul.
Stop playing
Soul's
into those lines.
Wait a
Damn.
minute.
Yeah, I sense a scheme coming.
God gave Soul asylum that day.
Graveyard that he contribute nothing to. You rummage through for the keys, see me dangle them in front of you. It's a setup. That one hole is the one your crew dug for you. Like that's what you get for running with that graveyard shit. Cause you put one grave in that graveyard shit. You work a 9-5 in the graveyard, I'm the graveyard shift. Tombstone through a tombstone, make the graveyard shift.
Run that back, please. Tombstone through a tombstone, make the graveyard shift. Yo, that's an Undertaker bar.
Yeah.
Another reference.
Brian, this is live right now. It's happening,
One grave
baby.
in that graveyard shit. You work a 9-5 in the graveyard, that your crew dug for you. Like that's what you get for running with that graveyard shit. Cause you put one grave in that graveyard shit. You work a 9-5 in the graveyard, I'm the graveyard shift. Tombstone through a tombstone, make the graveyard shift.
Oh, bro. It's so good, man.
Soul's wicked.
That is insane.
You put one grave in that graveyard, that graveyard shit. You work a 9-5 in the graveyard, I'm the graveyard shift. Bruh.
Tombstone
through a tombstone, make the graveyard shift. He's crazy, man. Some of the best wrestling bars ever. Fuck.
God damn, man. Look at him.
Yeah.
He knows he's
Pianist
winning.
looking ass.
He knew it when he did the finger snap. First round.
So you can crush the Lord here, you can't beat established veterans. I'ma need this man's attention, take a seat in a classing session. But if he don't pass the test, then I'ma see him at detention. Professor Ross Geller, I'm teaching Raptor lessons.
Okay, pause. That's a Friends bar right there. Professor Ross Geller. Ross from Friends. He was a college professor who taught about dinosaurs. That was his thing. Professor Ross Geller, I'm teaching Raptor lessons.
Yeah.
Bruh.
That is so
That's soft.
Crazy.
They must watch a lot of Friends.
But it's not soft.
Friends is whack.
This guy he likes Modern Family and he thinks Friends is soft.
That's because of Sophia. You know what I mean?
I thought it was because of Al Bundy. Al Bundy's the goat.
And Al Bundy.
Al Bundy's the goat.
No, I'm talking about Sophia.
I'll fuck with some Friends.
she looks
Friends
so
has
good.
some pretty funny writing.
I'm surprised that's the first thing you brought up, considering we're talking about Drag Race earlier. Oh, that's normal. Modern Family.
Fag! Men dressing as women? Cool. Ross?
No way.
Gay one.
Because I got decisions over seed, old, matter, and first, but you got decisions over young.
Friends is like the Smash Mouth of sitcoms.
Wow. That's a really good line.
I got decisions over COs, matter and first, but you got decisions over Young Guns fusioning. That's it, bro. So why you think they gave you the shot when you could only win once nil by mouth? Don't open your trap. This shit's a stitch up the cheek of him. I'm actually thinking he has.
What?
What is that a reference to?
Yeah.
Okay, stitches. And how he has those tattoos of the stitches up his cheek, but I'm not sure the other meaning. So don't open your mouth. There's some stitch up the cheek, and he's obviously talking about stitches.
Yeah.
In his tattoo, but I don't know.
When you could only win once nil by mouth, don't open your trap. This shit's a stitch up the cheek of him. I'm actually thinking he has.
Probably like a British.
Nil by mouth, don't open your trap. This shit's a stitch up the cheek of him. Actually thinking he has me. This shit's a bigger gimme from Manny than Timothy Bradley. It's
That's a soccer bar. A guy, a player who was either transferred from Man United or to Man United. It's either a bigger gimme from Manny, where he's referencing Manchester United, or a bigger gimme for Manny, where they got the transfer to get Timothy Bradley. But gimme for Manny and Timothy Bradley is such a perfect. It's another Bender-esque perfect rhyme scheme that just falls right in your lap, you know.
Nil by mouth is Raptors out. No.
Gimme from Manny than Timothy Bradley. It's promotional malpractice.
Somebody said stitch up equals like setup.
Okay.
I don't know what the Chica
That for sure sounds
but stitches and the tattoo makes sense. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not a good match, geezer. He Hail Mary haymakers. Never threw that either. Got disfigured. Briggsy didn't want a few man's featured. I'm saying take him out to the body. Chris Eubanks.
Okay.
Chris Eubanks Sr. Who's that?
Let's go, Pete.
Okay. Thanks to my notes. I was listening all night for that shit. Okay.
I have no idea.
It's a reference to a boxing match that left a guy in a coma due to head trauma. In the final rounds of the fight, Chris Eubanks Sr. had said to his son to use body shots because the head damage was already clear.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about.
That's a cutty-ass reference.
I was waiting for that the whole time.
He has me. This shit's a bigger gimme from Manny than Timothy Bradley. It's promotional malpractice. Not a good match, geezer. He Hail Mary haymakers. Never threw that either. Got disfigured. Briggsy didn't want a few man's featured. I'm saying take him out to the body. Chris Eubanks Sr. Yo. Chris Eubanks Sr. So induce that seizure before your body on that avenue. This a clash. I don't want to hear about the tracks you do. Only one rapper in this clash. Which one's the rapper, dude? When you rap, they react. When I rap, the rappers do.
That's ball game.
So
right there.
good. So good, man.
That's ball game.
So fucking
When you
good.
rap,
But
so
if he didn't have momentum and he's losing, that's a terrible line.
Yeah, the rappers do.
Oh, Raptor's killing him. He's losing the battle. And he's like, when you rap, they react. When I rap, the rappers do.
They're like,
oh,
you.
well, that's not the point of this. You know that, right?
I still think it's a tight point to make. I'm not writing for them.
Yeah.
I'm writing for the people who get it.
regardless.
I think
And him
that's
talking
fire.
about all that overhead shit.
But that's
that
true.
into
That's
that.
true.
Yeah,
that's
that's
true.
I think it's so
Rapping
perfect.
for rappers is, I don't know. It's kind of whack too. But it's a good point.
Well, here's okay.
And it comes off of the
I think-
momentum. So
I don't think he's
dope.
saying he's rapping for rappers. I think what he's saying is his material resonates more with his peers and people that
refined
are
people.
actually
Yeah,
more refined minds.
Yeah.
It resonates more with them, which is why they're reacting, which maybe holds more weight. I mean, it definitely for me, if anyone in this room says that a verse of mine was fire or they liked a line I did, that's going to mean more to me personally
it's a
than
random fan.
if I posted the line and it got 99 likes from people. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going to hold more weight among my peers in the scene.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like, you know,
That's the point that he's
scientists or,
conveying.
you know, say an author, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Other authors and people
Exactly.
who have credibility.
Yeah.
For sure. It just reminded me of someone being like, oh, like, you know, your songs make the bitches dance. My songs, rappers like. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I'll take the bitches.
Yeah, but he's not saying that.
I know.
He's calling the
My
crowd
battle
bitches.
rap rhymes make the bitches dance.
He's calling. Honestly, though, it's
sounds like a cheddar
You know
cheese
what's
ball.
even? Hey,
Or Carter D.
God
Hey,
damn it,
pull that off,
Diz,
too.
you're the man.
but you know what makes the line even more fire is the fact that it's it's crowd deprecation, and he still gets a reaction out of it. He doesn't get a stiff reaction from the crowd. Like, wait a minute, you don't care about how we react. You know what I'm saying? They get what he was trying to say.
It's like Big K.
It's
He
not a
does
shot
that
at the
shit.
crowd.
What up, nerds?
I mean,
These nerds are gonna still react.
Alright, more bars.
Yeah, more bars.
Chill, Diz. You don't call the shots around here. I'm the space god.
Space God. The SP Ace God.
You lost to Gemini, Quill, Evilla, Sleeping G. Wait.
Oh no.
Quill, you lost to Caustic, Lee Scott, and a couple you could debate. You lost to Gemini, Quill, Evilla, Sleeping G. Wait. You lost to Sleepy G, man.
I don't know who that is.
Exactly.
But I think Soul lets us know who it is, though, which is tight.
You lost to Sleepy G, man. Where is he?
Who is that? That is a con.
Sleepy fucking G, man. Sleepy fucking
Watch.
G, man. Does he even rap? Isn't he the DJ?
He's Raptor's DJ. Now watch this line, though.
Yo, so if he says at least he raps on beat, what the fuck is Raptor on? He can't even beat the guy who produced the beat that he's rapping on.
That's what the whole Sleepy G reference came down to. Was that
Damn.
That's the battle to produce.
Yeah, and that's who Sleepy G is, his producer.
Events, I'm the guy that cheats at hide and seek because I will peek next. I could give
Hold on, pause.
fucks about
Run this part back, because this is crazy. I'm the guy that cheats at hide and seek because I will peek next.
beat that he's rapping on.
What? And then what he rhymes it with, too.
Yo, so if that's the type that rise the ranks at these type of events, I'm the guy that cheats at hide and seek because I will peek next. I could give two flying fucks about the the lies that he spreads and the rhymes that he says as he dies between breaths. Because even Shorty thinks I'll win. You're from the side that he reps. Maybe because I'm not a snake, so I'm the type he respects. Last battle, might have had a couple nights of sleep less, but tonight your pop's idol make Ryan seek rest.
Yo! Pause that. Tonight your pop's idol makes Ryan seek rest? Bruh. He's called, first of all, he's saying I'm your idol and your pop. You know what I'm saying?
God damn, so
Bruh.
No, not I'm your pop.
I'm-
He said because he gets more props from Shoddy.
Oh, word, yeah.
So he's saying
your
Shoddy.
pop's idol.
Pop's idol.
let's fucking go.
Make Ryan seek rest.
That's stupid.
And he set it up with last time. He's talking about the caustic battle because he references it even when he starts his first round. He's saying he didn't sleep the entire night before the event, which he thinks attributed to why he was choking.
Yeah.
So he's saying last battle I might have had a couple nights of sleep less, but tonight your pop's idol makes Ryan seek rest.
Crazy.
What the?
Such a good fucking
Let him sleep where he fell. This is me raising hell. You think he just happens to sound like Shorty with a style that he made himself? You think I'll let this bandwagon jumping, style biting, coke sniffing, woman beating, band for coattail riding, dweeb take the belt? And I got 2 words for you, faggot.
Yeah, that was a body. That's his closer is like behave yourself. So
Yeah.
he was trying to set it up and he fucked up on one of the
Yeah.
Didn't even matter.
They
That's a
talk
3-0.
about like
On your
fucking
most
exterminating
practiced-
somebody the whole battle and then fucking the last line.
the second to last
And
line.
the thing that
It
you're
was already
most
done.
practiced this.
Yeah, I know, and it's the thing that you say every battle.
No,
Damn, that
I
was
don't
like,
like
I feel like the
Like you
slogans
fucking
though.
up,
I feel
like
Greg, I
rounds
actually
like
feel like the
these, you know?
slogans like you actually brought up this point. It's like after you run a mile, you like run down a lap, like slow down.
Clear 3-0.
So
Yeah.
even if the slogans don't hit, you're kind of like don't even fucking care. Like,
seems-
at that
you
point,
know why it
you know.
feels worse than when I watched it the first time? Because the Saurus is like explaining every
Break.
bar.
He's like a
Like I really didn't realize it was this bad.
Wait a
now,
minute.
like I feel like
Wait a second.
it's a real 3-0, bro.
Very clear.
Like
Soul's
obviously,
writing
I
is
thought Soul won
crazy.
when they battled the first time I watched it, but I missed all those references.
That's not only a 3-0 though. That's like a
That's like a
body.
deficit
Yeah,
body.
that's
It was
That's
a
a
body
real
for
body.
sure.
hard body.
See, him and C
Knowing-
Major was closer.
Knowing
Like,
though
yeah.
that Raptor was on MDMA, honestly, it definitely like makes me understand a little more about why he was so
Made
much
that bad
just like
decision.
just not even his decision making, like the way he attacked in the battle in the moment.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah, for sure.
And the way he felt, like literally emotionally after the first round, because being on MDMA, he's feeling everything as the crowd is
energy,
saying.
Oh
it,
yeah,
the
never
energy
battle
is
on drugs,
affecting-
man.
yeah.
I don't ever
Especially
recommend
drugs
any,
like
no matter
that,
any
man.
drugs. It doesn't matter.
And the other thing is like,
Shouldn't be
okay,
under the influence
you
of
know,
the
just to
battle.
play, just to, you know, go the psychological
here we go,
route.
here we go,
You want,
Greg.
like, your whole angle is, you know, you don't deserve to be champ. Like, you didn't put enough work
but
in.
you're on
You didn't do
MDMA,
this,
like, why are
but
you
yet
doing
you did a drug that's going to compromise
Your
your performance in a
the
title match,
yeah.
which is important. And
Yeah.
for, you know what I'm saying,
That's
for
it,
this league
yeah.
and the fans, like, how much of a contradiction is that same material
why I
in
lost.
context
Bad
of
rep.
your angle versus your opponent? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm sure wasn't doing a bunch of drugs. It was just like, oh, fuck it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? You
definitely
were.
not.
He took it seriously.
Yeah,
you
so
know
it was
what I
like,
mean?
I need to
Shouts out
bounce
you,
back.
Zorba. Yeah,
That's
nah,
crazy.
For real. No, that's
People
that's
are
some
saying
crazy
that, like, after Soul lost to Caustic, people are like, Caustic's the don't flop champ now, and this and that. Cause Soul kind of, he heard all kinds of bullshit.
Were you
for
there when
weeks.
when it happened?
What, when they lost to him?
Yeah,
No,
like,
it
did you
happened
see
in
like the
England.
fight and all that shit? 'Cause
I was there for the fight. That was when I
he was
battled
there in the
Matter.
fight, but
Oh, that was-
he-
I
they
I
were
was
in
there when
battle,
that happened.
yeah.
So was Tony. Tony was there. It was fucking. It seemed like she was about to pop off, but there was one security
So
dude in
hard
the
to believe
club.
That was
the man.
He was
like, I'm the
G.
baddest G.
And he was just like, I'm the baddest motherfucker in here, and if anyone has anything to say about that, they can see me about that. And everyone was like, yeah. No, everyone was like, yeah. Like, went
Yeah,
up, but
yeah, yeah.
exactly, you know. No.
You want some dollars too, old man?
Why the fuck? Exactly. I was just gonna say like Friday.
Why do I feel like I remember who that dude was? I think he was at the other events too.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard that before.
Bro,
At
Yeah,
some-
at a Dutch
Funny
Flipper, man.
Joker?
Yeah, you know who we're talking about? The
like-
big ass dude, right?
He's
That
like-
comes
he's
up.
a-
Yeah, he's a
How many
swole
how many
dude.
times have you all battled in Joe Flop? Like, what's the number?
I've battled
Three? No, because I did
Three, I
Amsterdam
think.
too, so at
I
least
think
three.
3.
6.
Wow.
6?
How's that
crazy.
possible?
Fuck yeah, Chilla.
Oh no,
C
but
major.
you've also done US too, right?
C major.
Oh, that's why.
Tony.
How many times have you battled in England? Don't flop?
Sharon,
England don't flop.
Sol and Pedro. 4.
4 in England.
That's
I battled.
still crazy.
I battled. Well, I
And
battled
then
more
Matt.
people,
So
but
maybe
4
5.
battles, or 3 battles probably, because I battled Archaic. Yeah, like I've battled tons of people out there. 'Cause I
Lab
battled.
Man.
No. You
Okay, no,
we were
no.
three.
Listen, my first fucking time being there, I battled Sensa. That was my first there on 3 days' notice.
And
I
SoCon.
flew out there.
SoCon.
What SoCon battled him too. Yeah. But
Oh,
we
yeah, he
both
battled
battled
too.
Sensa because
Yeah.
he was so. I battled Sensa the first time. The second time I came over there, me and I battled Shoddy. I was the first person to bring Shoddy in the battle rap. So I battled Shoddy, and that was my second guy.
But
and
that
at the
was
same
on
time,
Don't Flop. That was the lab. battle.
Lab.
Right.
oh yeah,
No,
that
I'm,
was
talking,
lab.
I'm just talking
Oh, in
about
general,
fucking-
in London? Okay.
in England.
Yeah.
Like, but like, so because you were there too,
Yeah.
and then but then when I battled Shoddy, I battled Archaic and fucking
O'Shea.
O'Shea together.
2-on-2.
So in the 2-on-2, so that's another battle, but that's 3 people. And then that's and then when I came then again
battled
and then
Tenshu.
I came back again. Oh, then we battled Tenshu and
Yeah.
fuck, that's another one. So that's
Yeah.
that. Then I battled Yunnan. So now how many are we at?
4, 5,
4.
5, I think.
We're at like
5?
2 on 2 don't count as 2 battles. Though. It
Yeah,
counts as
exactly.
one,
Okay.
yeah.
We're at 4, but like 5-6 people.
No, it's still 5. Sensa, Shoddy, 2-on-2s, Yunnan. That's
Yeah,
5.
that's-
Yeah.
That's 5.
I know numbers.
I think I've done 4 or 5. So is my first battle? I battled my first battle.
Nah,
And
because if
then
you think
you
about it,
destroyed
look,
her.
technically I battled
Right
like
off the bat.
7 people from England because if you think about it, I battled Sensa, Tenshu,
Oh, we get it. We get the
Lego,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we get it.
Because I am technically still battling the motherfuckers, but yeah,
but it's only 5 battles.
5 battles.
Yeah, but you're half-assed in the
Damn.
battle.
Yeah.
You're
I
half-assed
guess.
in the battles against both of them. Because you're only doing
Man, I snapped, bro. The tension Lego when I snapped on them.
So I battled
That was good.
What did I do? Who else? Truth.
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 I battled him in Holland.
Respect DA.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Flex, Explicit, and Archaic. So I think
crazy
5
scheme against
different
Tony
battles.
D too.
Oh, Tony D. So 6. I battled 6 battles.
Wow,
in
that's
those flights.
crazy.
You
Whole
did.
battles dedicated to
Well, yeah, you went out before me because I think you battled before I went out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
because
only
Jill
Dirtbag had
Immaculate
gone out before.
destroyed
I feel like I was in the second
What's
wave of
going on,
battlers
Jill
out there.
Immaculate?
Oh my God, we all looked at
You're
each other.
sure?
Yeah. I thought it was you and, oh no, Sultan and Dirt who went out there first?
Who?
It was Dirt and somebody else went out there
Yeah,
first.
Madness.
I thought it was you.
I was
Madness.
supposed to be
Madness.
me, but I
Madness
couldn't go.
and
I was on my
Dan.
mom.
Tony and Dan.
So my dad got sick. I couldn't
Then I
go.
went out.
Tony
like,
and
I feel
Dan
like in
went.
the
I was
second
supposed to
wave.
do
Man,
three
you were
battles.
you were supposed to battle 3 people.
3 people in a day. I was supposed to.
Oh,
battle
yeah,
two
yeah,
and
In all
six.
fairness,
Yeah,
3 of those are in one week. Mine too.
Yeah, you did 3 in a week.
Yeah, I did 2 in one day. The Flex
Explicit.
Explicit Respect VA, and a week later I did Truth. So
Yo,
3 out
your
of
shit
those.
against Truth is some of my
6
favorite.
Yeah, and I wrote that in like a few days too, because I was last minute on my trip. Lab
Yeah.
Battles had booked me first for Respect
And then
VA
Don't
and
Flop was
Flex.
like, "What up? You're over here." Like,
yeah, and it was like I was already out there when I wrote for
You
Truth.
had some shit for about the car flipping over or some shit, I remember, or some shit like that about a car flipping over. What was it? Like, you had a crazy scheme.
I was like, yo, like a convertible flipping. No, oh wait, no, that was Eminem. I don't know.
Like, oh wait.
I don't know what I don't
You had
remember
some
most
shit.
of my shit.
that was his full Marshall. Never mind.
I don't remember most of my shit against my main thing I remember
Ins
from
and
me and
outs.
is, yo, Jill
Ins and
Immaculate.
That was
Like, that's
so
the main-
like.
Nah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
show
yeah,
him
the
about
ins and
the
outs.
ins and the outs.
Yeah, I remember
That's
the
probably the
ins and
most
outs.
disturbing opener I've ever heard in my life.
It was the worst.
What's
It was
going
the
on,
worst
Jill
ever.
Immaculate?
Oh, sure.
How
And then he thought people were gonna go
the
nuts.
John Big K shit. I was watching you and O-Ray
Getting slow head.
Also, what I would like to lift. I'm glad you brought that battle up. I wouldn't even mind.
Believe me,
haven't seen
I've
it
gotten a
yet.
lot of hate for watching that.
I
recently.
would. Did you watch it on here?
Yeah, we watched it with Sat and Alex.
And
Kid Twist.
and it's a clear Big K win.
I thought so, but I got mad hate. They're like, you're biased.
everything's
You're
jumped
biased
up.
as fuck.
That's
I'm
the
like,
only
It wasn't
kind
even
of hate.
remotely close. I thought Big K washed him.
nah.
Like,
I'll see both of them next week
What up,
or
bro?
this week.
The thing is, to me, John's angles fell flat because it was.
He was surprised it was
He had
that battle.
the
Yo,
like.
his third was good.
I only saw the first round, man.
He had,
Ooh, you gotta wait. You gotta wait. It gets better. It
he
gets
had
better.
the like.
But
Yeah,
his
he
first
was
round's
good, man.
terrible.
John was
I
good.
wasn't. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I only got
well,
2
the
rounds.
slow head bar
The
was
thing is,
horrible.
John has some good shit. It's like you gang
But I think
bang on a
that's
vacation.
what happens, bro, when you
But-
start off a round with fucking weak shit. I think
Yeah.
your whole round becomes
Bringing out the
horrible.
blow
Yeah,
up
that's why I
picture to
couldn't
me
work.
was
Yeah.
just kind of weird.
Oh,
and
yeah, that
corny.
one,
dude, it's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
fucking trash.
His
Yeah,
angle of like like you're not on URL anymore to me is completely nullified because it's like
He's
oh
on
yeah his
URL.
next battle
Yeah.
is at Smack Volume.
Well, he didn't know
You're
that,
gonna
so
yeah I
in
know,
his defense,
but
but
it's
yeah.
still but it looks
That's it. That's K's
got fucked,
rebuttal.
that's
That's,
just-
the only reason he took
And-
it. He's like, oh yeah,
And-
oh yeah.
and
I
a lot
see
of
your
John
one line
shit was
against
like
me,
like
and I
if you
raise
talk
it
through my
reality.
rounds, shit's gonna pop off. And Big K was just he wasn't hesitant whatsoever. Big K trolls through every single round, and
Yeah.
it gets heated for a minute or two
Yeah,
in the
gets
battle.
heated like 3 times.
Yeah, they
no
like
one can do that to like no one's been like
Oh, they almost
successfully
fought
punk
for
Big
sure.
K on
Yeah,
the
3
camera
times.
that I've seen ever.
They
like,
almost
you know
fought.
him and Math like tension and shit.
Yeah.
Like it was like what like.
They almost fought.
You know,
John
the whole
lost,
bitch, like
definitely.
where like
I didn't think-
Matt tried to
yeah,
like
and then-
scare
and
Big
K
K.
laughed.
He goes, doesn't
God,
flinch.
yeah.
He just laughs.
That up
I
smart
would,
man.
I would
Yes, they
flinch.
do.
I would like jump.
Oh,
I would have flinched.
I would,
Like
like,
a smaller
run.
person
Yeah,
did that
word.
to me.
Yeah.
like just
It's a natural reaction.
John
Like,
Johnson
I would've
didn't
been like,
impress me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the fuck out? You know, that shit had me dying.
You said it impressed you?
Didn't really impress me. He had
Well, so
decent
that's
moments,
one
but-
battle down.
Yeah,
2.5 hours
we're
later.
not gonna watch another battle. It's like fucking way too late. But
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to ask you guys, who do you think is gonna win this weekend? Arsenal.
Man, from seeing Arsenal just like partying and just in the studio making music, man, I hope he's bluffing. Because if he's not, he's gonna.
Yeah, but Arsenal needs to be on hit. Yeah, exactly.
Bro,
Arsenal needs to be running.
All I've
marathons
seen
right
from
now,
Arsenal in the past month
because
is
I don't think
party.
I don't think any of
Touring,
I don't think Arsenal's performance. I don't think
He could be bluffing.
Yo, he was very focused in Seattle.
He could be bluffing, bro. He could be bluffing.
Go CHILLA. Put it this way.
I
I
would
think
put past Hollow to be Arsenal to be bluffing, but as it looks like he's not paying attention to the battle.
I think Arsenal has to have his best performance ever times like 5.
What is his best performance ever?
Let's see. That's a good question.
Might be conceded.
No, we're talking about recent shit, not like that. We can't go
But
that far.
that's the other point, though, right? He's consistent.
He's had better shit.
His performance against
that.
Ines
What
was
did he
crazy.
do that was really good against who, man? He had some shit in the last couple of years.
I don't know.
He's
man.
good against
I,
Cortez.
I liked him against Darian Solomon.
Yeah, but I don't think that same performance comes close to Hollow. But that same performance doesn't come close to Hollow.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have to have his best performance on steroids.
Yeah.
If Hollow's just at his rate, like what he's consistently on,
And he's gonna
You know
have
what I'm saying?
he's gonna have to hope that Hollow doesn't have one of these full-fledged like character assassination breakdowns that he does.
the performance-based like character.
Yeah, exactly. Where he has the
Charlie
crowd.
Clips version,
Exactly.
like that. Yeah,
The
yeah.
Kit Kat, where he has the crowd just eating out of his hand.
It's done
And
from
it's
there.
It's like
yeah.
a Hollow moment. He has
Even in a
moments.
small room, that shit will win. Like,
Yeah, if he did some shit like that, I agree for sure.
because the like
All I will
Okay,
s-
that's the
all
other
I
thing
will
I
say
forgot.
is that like
small room helps
me and
Arsenal, I think.
ILLMAC did a fucking watch with Arsenal, and like I was showing him like, oh, okay, this is like what the Volume 1 battles look like, and then when I showed him it, he was like, man, I'm gonna fucking destroy Hollow. It's like, oh, this is what they look like. This is like the amount of people.
Wait, what
there.
did you show him?
Volume 1, like the original, the last event.
Oh, like how much people were there?
Yeah, yeah. He's like, oh man.
Oh, he
what
got
the fuck?
excited
What
about the
look like.
room.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
it's definitely the most favorable format. We were talking about it on the way over here.
it is,
How
for
if it
sure.
was on a big stage, it favors
Hollow,
Hollow
yeah,
way
100%.
too much. This is definitely the best
That's
setting
one thing
for
I just
Arsenal.
forgot
That
about.
is
I said that in the prediction.
absolutely
Small
the best
room is
setting.
definitely a way better setting
For Arsenal, especially to be on like a
He's
maximum.
more aggressive.
If he's at maximum Arsenal spin move disrespect level, yo, Arsenal
That will
versus
play
Shoddy,
out
like,
better in a small room for
If
me.
he's at like his Arsenal
Spin
versus
move.
Shoddy Horror original,
spin move, he said.
That might be his best performance.
If he does a
That's
twirl and
probably my
starts
favorite.
throwing his
I was there
dreadlocks
for that,
around,
too.
that's good.
Yeah.
that was one of the craziest live performances I ever seen. Was Arsenal versus Shoddy
When
Horror.
he spun
the
around
first
on
time.
that fucking thing, I lost.
Oh, when he.
I
When
lost.
he in the rematch,
I couldn't
yo,
take it,
the
bro.
coldest
That's
part of the
so funny,
rematch is
bro.
when he said,
I lost my
he's
bet.
on
Yo,
the hoverboard,
when
he
he
said, I
takes his
ride
hat
up
and
on your
slams that
uncle's
shit.
grave line.
I couldn't
Shit
take it, bro.
fucking
It was like
Bro.
the
The
worst
funniest
and
shit
best
fucking
moment
ever.
ever.
Yeah, it like hurt my
Takes his
heart,
hat
but at the
off
same
and
time.
fucking slams it on the floor, bro. It's so funny.
If he does some shit like that, versus
Battle rap
Hollow-
has so many jewel moments like that it's totally not about the battle,
Yeah.
but it's just
Oh,
like
yeah.
other
Yeah.
shit that
Moment.
happens that's like
Yeah.
just so funny. Man.
Ain't that versus Revenant?
His shit was
Oh
shot.
yeah. There you go.
The gun gets pulled out.
There you
Kind of a
go.
Crown Royale back.
Yeah.
There you go.
Twirling
There you
around
go.
the spear.
There you go.
The Joe Light fucking bangs his
Oh,
fucking
no, I was
ass.
talking about.
I forget the battle, but Joe
Lil
Light
Wayne
fucking stay in his cap, bang his cap, and fucking hits.
Oh yeah.
So
We
funny,
still have to
dog.
do that. We still, yeah. Nobody knows about that shit.
One of the funniest shit.
All right, guys. So, CHILLA Jones, Thesaurus, Disaster,
Yeah, mate.
ILLMAC.
Just go.
But
Goading ain't easy.
Shout out Unique again, man, with the donation.
Yeah.
Shout out Unique
Shout out to everybody.
go tune into the Patreon too if you want to see all this content up
Yeah, it's
early.
gonna be out tomorrow, but yeah,
Patreon.com/ruin
fucking
your day.
CHILLA has a battle with Stewie Newton coming out.
Yee. I got a battle with O'Shea in Dublin.
Coming
dropping
out?
pretty soon. Hopefully,
In
I know
Dublin.
it's ridiculous.
Fucking
bro. The crowd
Dublin.
was
Me and Diz are gonna have an arm
insane,
wrestling match,
bro.
and
Yeah,
then
it was
afterwards,
super
me and ILLMAC.
Why are you laughing
I'm
at
gonna
that?
play chess.
Why is he
I'm
laughing
gonna
at
play
that?
chess.
Nah, man, he can probably beat me.
He's gonna have an arm, and then me and ILLMAC.
Anyways, guys,
Dot,
thank you
dot,
for
dot.
tuning in. Peace.
Hey.
Go Rams.